down below, down below. Welcome, everybody. Hello, YouTube. How are you guys doing? I'm 2 hours earlier than I planned. Better early. It's better to be this early, to be too early than to be too late. So that's why lately I always schedule my videos like hours ahead so that whatever happens, I end up being too early than too late. Good morning to those of you in the US, and good afternoon, good evening to other people in other parts of the world, and also good morning to them. Welcome, guys. I forgot to actually put the intro. Let me see if I can still do that. If it's not too late, but I'm sure many of you know what I want to discuss today. I don't know for how long I'm going to stay here on this live stream. I don't think it's going to be a very, very live stream. I don't know. I don't know. It depends on how things go. You can call in if you guys need to contribute, which I would really love for people to call in into the show, for mothers, for women to call in, so that this will be that moment of learning again, and for us to really come to terms with what is truly going on, what is really happening. I mean, we cannot say we know 100% for sure, but from the things that we've been seeing on social media, we all can think in a certain direction, unless we just want to lie to ourselves. We just want to pretend and deceive our own selves. You understand? So many things have already happened. So many things have already been shown about these children. I don't know other children that have been so much in the public in such a negative, disgusting light like these particular children. And they are not even children of the biggest celebs. Think of it. You understand that you'll be like, oh, it's because their parents are huge celebrities, so there is nothing they can do about it. No, that is not the case. So why are these children, why is this going on? Why do we even have to do videos about these children? Why do they have to be the center of attention? Why do they have to be the subject of their mother's live streams? Why can't their mother just be a content creator, a live streamer, and just be that for her? Why do those children have to be victims of their mother's life choices? Why? The whys are plenty. And that's why I'm here, actually. Let's continue this conversation. And it will only get worse. How many times have I not said it? If you don't want it to get worse, it's in the hands of the parents for it not to get worse. But whether we talk about it, whether we don't talk about it, it will get worse, especially when we don't talk about it, especially when we all pretend we don't see it, then it will automatically get worse. But when we talk about it, it doesn't also mean that it will still not get worse, because these people, they are in their houses, we are in our own houses. You understand? So they will do what they want to do for money. But we will keep talking about it. And it's very unfortunate that these children are just in the middle of the mess, that they have to be used like this. Very unfortunate. How old are these children that we're talking about? June is 6. Like, not 16, no, 6, a baby. That's a baby. But the things we've been seeing, yeah, we'll talk. And this is not even the worst of them all. This is not like the worst thing I've seen. This is not it. But this is one of those things that you'd be like, why is a mother letting this happen to their children, if they truly love their children. You know, this love, 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 I love my children. And everybody expects you to just love your children automatically as a mother. But not every mother feels that love the way an average mother should or an average mother does. Not every mother has those natural maternal instincts, that natural maternal thing that pushes you to want to just protect, that thing you cannot even control. You don't care. You are blinded by that feeling. You are focused on wanting to just protect that child of yours. Not all mothers have that. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys the latest one, the one that happened, I believe, yesterday. It's just sad. Really sad. Yama yama. Where is Nancy? Useless Nancy. It's when matters, useless matters, nonsense matters arise that you will see Nancy. When things that matter really come up, they will all go and hide. They will all go and hide their ugly, shameless faces. They should be ashamed. They should live with shame all the days of their lives, because there is nothing prideful in the things they display, especially with their children. They said Korra is big. They said Korra has followers. They said Korra is a top content creator. Then why? I still come back to that question. Why does it seem like she cannot do all of that without disgracing her own precious babies? Because this one is just constant disgrace on those children. For what? For views, for engagement, for money. Money to Korra is more important than the prestige of her children. €10 off over 99. Okay. You understand, guys? A mother who has shown, okay, Facebook people, let's go to YouTube, because we want to talk adult stuff a bit, yeah? Although this pertains to children, which also makes it very unfortunate. These children, they know what twerking means. A 6-year-old knows the meaning of twerking. They are living in an ashawo environment. These children are being raised in an ashawo, how do you call that, ecosystem. They know what twerking means, and trust me, June looks like she knows more than that. It's pathetic. You know also why it's terrible? Because, like we have always said, Korra has enablers online, which is why she continues to do these things. If all of these women who enable her will just be like, you know what, Korra, when it comes to your music, we will support you. When it comes to buying you gifts, stars, we will be there for you. But you see, when it comes to these children, we don't support this. If those women would separate their hate from their love, I think it would put those children in a better place, and also it would stop Korra from using those children the way she's using. But you know the reason she's so confident with doing it continuously, even after showing their VJs. Do you know why you people should stop sending me this thing? €10 discount. I just bought a whole lot. I don't need to buy anything anymore from them. Jesus. When I bought, they didn't give me discount. Now, after buying, they're sending me €10 discount. I don't want. It's the people I buy my product, my body product from. And when I buy in bulk, like my serums and stuff. I buy like 4 pieces. You know, they are tiny bottles. So this time I bought 4 pieces, and I bought a toner And they also gave me, I think, a gift inside of it. And now I've not even opened one because the one I'm still using is almost finished. So I just bought a new set. I've not even opened any of them. They are just sending me 10, come and take 10 euro off. I don't want to buy. Ah, why should I be getting the same message twice within a minute? Please. Okay. So as I was saying, if these women would separate their love from their hate, Korra would not be bold enough to be using the children the way she does publicly. And what still makes it very bad is that many of these women believe, listen, many of these women, many of these enablers, they are very much convinced that Korra as a mother has the right, hey, has the right to raise her daughters any way she pleases. That's the biggest shock of my life. That is one of the most shocking things I have heard, that people actually believe that because you are a mother of children, that you have the right to raise them anyhow you want. Ah, no, 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 no. If you're watching this video and you have that mentality, you might think that is how it's supposed to be in your head, but you need to learn today, no matter how old you are. You need to unlearn that and relearn something that is actually straightforward and right and true. And I will explain to you. When you see a mad woman on the road, you can tell me, oh, Korra is not mad. I will still come to Korra, but let's just start to break it down from there. You see a mad woman on the street feeding her child with poop. And people are saying, no, 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 don't do that, stop that, that's dirty. Would you say, no, leave the mad woman? That's the daughter, that's the child. You can't tell her how to raise her child. Let's put that one aside. You can say Korra is not mad. Now let's come to Korra. Before we come to Korra, if you know that woman that said she has the right to raise her children anyhow she wants, if you know a stripper who strips for a living, or works in the club, goes stripping, and that stripper decides to be teaching her 5-year-old, 6-year-old how to strip, she would wear the child, those things, and then do after me, do this, do that, remove this, remove that, shake your bum. Imagine that. And people started to frown at that woman. That no, 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 don't do that with this child. This child is too young for this. Would you say the same thing? That, oh, leave her alone. She's the mother of those children. You cannot tell her how to raise a child, what she wants to teach a child. Would you? Okay, let's leave that one. Imagine there is a father somewhere physically abusing his child, not even sexually, let's just say corporal punishment, beating. He will always grab the belt whenever the child makes a mistake as a child. You know how children are, they break stuff, or they will go out and not come back on time, maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 years old boy. And the father, instead of teaching the child, listen, come back home at 6. If you don't come back home at 6, this and this, I'll take your phone, I'll do this, I'll do that, whatever. Instead of teaching that child, explaining to that child with love, raising that child, that father, once that child does something bad, breaks something, or doesn't do what the father tells him immediately, the father goes and picks a belt or a stick and starts to hit that child on the head, beat that child. Would you also say, leave him alone? He's the father. You cannot tell him how to raise his child. Would you? Okay, now let's come down to Korra. Do you know why all these examples, why people have intervened all along. All these three examples with the mad woman, people intervened. With the second example, with the stripper, people intervened. Outsiders, not even relatives, outsiders who have no business with these people. And then with the father, people intervened. You know why? Because in their sight, you are not supposed to raise a child like that, whether you are the father or not. People intervene because they have the right to protect your child if you don't know how to protect your child. We as humans, we all have the duty to protect children, whether they are ours or not, because children are vulnerable. They can't do a lot of protection for themselves. So I will not say, oh, because this one is not my child, it's not my business, I will not protect this one. Okay? So if you see a child having an accident, would you say, oh, it's not my business, I'm not going to go and rescue that child? The mother has the right to do everything she wants. Let the mother go and rescue. And you are there sooner or earlier than the mother. Would you not intervene? So why is it that you can intervene when it comes to rescuing a child, for example, but you wouldn't intervene when you see danger in the way a child is being raised? So the same way all those outsiders intervened when they saw that, oh no, this is wrong, is the same way people are seeing things with Korra, the way she's raising her children, and people know that it is wrong, and people have the right to intervene. You can give a mother absolute right over a child on how to abuse. Abuse is not included when it comes to the right you have over your child. You have the right to raise your child, but you do not have the right to abuse your child or do things that will lead to abuse or damage in their current or future lives. And that's why people are speaking up. Not because they want to teach Korra how to raise her children, but they are seeing danger and they have the right to speak up. No mother has the right to exploit her children. So you mean when we see things that Korra does in front of her daughters, and we know that those girls, because we all know that Korra does shower things. We all do. And it's her choice. I always say she's a grown woman. She can do those things if she wants with her body and make her money. No problem. But when we see, or when people see in general, that she's doing those things in front of her daughters, and people also can reason that these girls will learn these things and it will not be good for them. You think Korra has the right to do those things, those ashawo things, in front of her daughters, for her daughters to learn those things and also recreate those things? I'm just asking those enablers, those women who believe we don't have the right. Nobody has the right to tell Korra how to raise her children. You mean if Korra decides to raise her children like her, like herself, like the way she has become an Olosho on social media, you mean she has the right to do so? You mean she has the right to raise her children to be exposing themselves, because those children are learning by example. So anytime you say you cannot tell her how to raise her children, you are telling us that we cannot tell her not to abuse her children. And it's sad that you don't even know that what you are saying is wrong. You don't even know that what you are defending will potentially damage the future of two little girls that you pretend to love. Because you don't know the meaning of love. I have the duty to raise my children, but I don't have the duty to damage their lives. I don't have the right to do things in front of them that I know that can damage their lives. People have the right to tell me, Blessing, They are your children, they are yours, but you cannot raise these children like this. You cannot be doing this in front of the children. People have the right to tell me that I cannot raise those children like that. Yes, people do. So you need to unlearn. I don't know who raised these people. All those women who say, you cannot tell a mother how to raise. Okay, who can we then tell how to raise their children? We can tell dogs how to raise their children. Everybody learns. There is no perfect mother who knows everything. Oh, I know the perfect way to raise my children because you are their mother, because you opened kpekus to release those children out of your kpekus. That means you are just perfect. You just know everything. No, you don't. They are just children. They are yours, and other mothers have theirs. But every mother has the right to say, this is not correct. So whoever raised you and taught you that nobody has the right to tell you how to raise your children, you need to start unlearning that nonsense this minute. And you should know that you have the right to teach other women how to properly raise their children, especially when you see abuse or damage. Okay? If you see a mother, for example, overspending on her children, you can have an opinion like, oh my God, you are going to spoil these children. Or you understand? That one also can damage children. It can make them become so entitled. It's another thing. But when you see imminent damage, abuse, anything sexual, there is no opinion about it. What is wrong is wrong. There are some things we can really have opinions about, but there are some things, especially when anything with sex is involved, there is no matter of opinion here when it comes to children. When it's Korra, we can have opinion. Some people can say, oh, it doesn't matter if she opens her breast. Some people will say, oh, she has to be an Oloshoto. We can all have opinions because she's an adult. But you see, when it comes to children and sex, you can never in your life have an opinion. It's either good or bad. And what is happening with these children is BAD for bad. Disgusting, deplorable, despicable, irritating. Children. Hey! When a shower raises a child, especially a girl child, we know how they end up. Thanks to the enablers and supporters. You can support Korra in so many things. But when it comes to raising daughters, you people are failing those girls. The things that 6-year-old child does on social media, those eyes that she would close, she would smack her tongue, she would, hey! Hey! And you people are there watching, you are enjoying it. You are enjoying it. Really? Wow. In 2026, end times. End times. And those people, on Sundays, you see them, they will carry their Bibles. On Sunday, they cannot frown at what Korra is doing. They cannot say, separate this nonsense from these children. They can't do that. They will just watch. When they see Yama Yama, they will remove their eyes. They will pretend like they didn't see it. If you pretend that you didn't see it, me, I saw it. And I will call it out. The fact that we have seen their Facebook people come to YouTube. Let me end it on Facebook. Let me first read some of your comments before we go. Hello, Queen Victorine. Good to see you. Someone says maybe the bi mother does that with her. We are going to analyze the video. I'll play it for you and we will analyze it. At this point, I will not even say maybe on so many things. I will not say maybe. You understand? Because it's too deep. And this is not, don't get me wrong, this is like the 5th video of this girl doing some kinds of things. Even the things she and her younger sister simulate. That this one will be on the counter, this one is dry humping, this one's ah, those children are too small for all these things now. Where are they seeing them? Where are they watching them? Where are they learning these things? These styles, you will raise your legs up. Ah, and it's happening publicly. Publicly. Nancy, Ashawo family, generational Ashawo. Do you see? You know that when these children were like 2 years old, 3 years old, we would talk about these things. They would mock us that we were talking nonsense. That the fact that a mother is something doesn't mean her children will be. I will never forget that statement, especially on that sour puss, that one with the sour puss, that one on her platform. They will say stuff like that. My mother was a nurse, but that doesn't mean I'm a nurse. I will not be a nurse because my mother is a nurse. The fact that your mother is something doesn't mean you also will be. Oh, I was looking at them. I said, time will tell. This Agama, I will be here to remind all of them. And you know why I'm even happy? Not like I'm happy for these children that it's happening to them, but you know why I'm just happy? Because it will get worse. So it will make my case stronger for me to laugh at all of them. To say, you see what I told you? Do you see what I told you? In fact, when those children were smaller, they didn't even understand me much. You understand? Because there are so many things safe, like me now, there are so many things I can even say in front of my younger boy, the smaller one, than the bigger one, because the bigger one now understands. There are some things I will say, be like, what does that mean? Why? I cannot even say something. So when they are so small, they are like 2, 3, they might not really, really understand. And we were already complaining then that this girl, the things you are doing in front of these children. But guess what? Now they are getting older. So it's getting more intricate now, and it will get worse as they get older. It will get worse. You know, another funny side of it, that the yama yama from the Obidi family is smelling out on social media. Even with the youngest children in their family. Nancy, you should be very proud of these things coming out from my blood, my blood. They cannot do this against my blood. No eyes, no eyes. You should be very proud of your nieces and how your sister is raising them. All of you said we cannot tell her how to raise them. So if they become Oloshos, I don't wish that for them. But imagine, if, God forbid, but imagine Korra raises those children to become public Oloshos like her. Would you people still be telling us that Korra has the right to raise them to become Oloshos like her? So if the answer is no, then why are you telling us now? Why are you telling us now that she has the right? But when it finally happens, if it finally happens, you will feel like, no, I can't even say this in public, that she has the right. Because no child should become like this. And it will be the same situation, actually worse. So if you're not going to be able to defend that act 10 years from now, why are you defending it now at the foundation of it? Things can actually still change for the better. And this is the time that things can actually still change for the better. 10 years from now might be too late. Korra is almost 40. You think you can change Korra now? Of course not. You cannot change her. But you see those children, you can still change a lot. You can still retrain them. You can still put them right. But no, you people say we should leave her alone. And we are watching yama yama all over social media. No problem. You people should do what you want to. Raise your children how you want to. Totoyos. Carry go, they are your children. Spoil them. Teach them all the styles in the book. We we will come here and talk. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And if it gets worse, we will still come here and laugh at your failure as a mother. That you are an shower does not mean your children should also become like you. You can raise them better. There are people who steal for a living. They are armed robbers. But you see, when it comes to their children, ah, they want a better life for their children. They don't want their children to walk in the same footsteps. They don't want to even teach or even like make their children have any idea that they are doing what they are doing. But you, Cora, you want to do it right in front of them. You are proud of it. You want them to learn so that they can be joining you at this age. I think someone just joined. Let me have before we continue. Hello?
Hello, good morning, blessing, or good afternoon. Yeah,
Yes.
sorry. How you doing? It's been a
Um,
while.
how are
Yeah,
you?
good.
From
I'm
you.
doing okay. I'm doing okay. Yeah, it's sometimes I'm telling you, this story gets so overwhelming. You need to take a break.
Mm,
Like
mm,
it's just not, you just can't keep up with this, especially when it has to do with children and being mothers. It's really heartbreaking,
mm,
watching all these things unfold in broad daylight. It's
mm,
really, really heartbreaking, you know, like
mm,
how parents and the system can fail children, especially in
mm.
this part of the world. Blessing, I once lived in Europe. I don't think stuff like this is permissible and
Ah,
acceptable in Europe.
no.
It just blows my mind how things like this in a first world country is
Mm,
acceptable in broad
mm,
daylight. And don't get it twisted. This has nothing to Jay watching or trying to copy the mother.
mm,
This lady is grooming this child. I don't know
mm,
if you watched the other video that she was touching the mother. Like she was touching the mother, not this one that she took the hand to put
mm,
wherever. There was a prior video, I think still from this week or so, that she was
mm,
touching and making all those like moves with her body and sexual with her eyes. And you know how she does it. And
mm.
the mom was like, "Stop that. I don't like it."
Oh,
And
really? I didn't
she
see it. I didn't see it.
I can send it to you.
Please do. Please do.
She told, and Jay said to the mom, "Oh, you don't like it anymore." And
I heard about it. I heard about it.
yeah,
I didn't see it. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So for a child, a 6-year old, to say you don't like it anymore, what does that mean to you, Blessing?
It
What does
means you
that mean
used
to you?
you used to like it before.
Yeah, it's something that they've agreed that they've taught her to do. They like
Mm,
it, they do it.
mm,
They do it. There
mm,
is some dark stuff going on in that household with those children. And the fact that it has to take a few ladies on social media to be able to see that, and everybody else is choosing to have a blind eye. It's
mm,
just what blows my mind. It's what blows my mind, because if you are a mom, if that's something that a child is doing that you don't
mm,
like, and you choose that you're going to show everything on social media, why don't you
mm,
sit that child on social media and educate that child? Oh, this kind of behavior is not good. You cannot do this, you cannot do that. And I know that it's hard because she herself, she's not being a role model to this child.
mm,
However, you can tell your child, no, you cannot do this. She loves it. Did you watch her? That kid was like having ice cream yesterday, or was it
mm,
this morning or whatever? Like, and these are things that, no, don't get it twisted with KO. Everything she does is very intentional. She knows
mm,
what she is doing. You buy ice cream for kids, you know the kind of people who watch your live stream videos. Blessing.
mm,
You take the children you put in front and you ask them to be licking ice cream. And Jay, the way she is lately, you needed to see how this child was licking that ice cream and she was pushing her in front of a camera. Like,
mm,
and then you want me to think these are learned, she's taught this kid, this child how to do this thing. And what is just heartbreaking is that everybody's standing by and watching. The parents are watching, both mother and dad, because I'm not going to exclude the father. Because honestly, I know he said that he's tried to get help, he cannot, but no, this is too much. Both parents are watching, the system is watching, because the system, the CPS, and all these people have been notified about all these things multiple times, yet nobody is doing anything. It's true that they really want something bad to happen to these children before somebody steps in. It's
Mm,
not copying. This child is being groomed. You
mm,
know, this child is being groomed. I won't be surprised. I will not be surprised if KO makes videos, explicit videos with these children when nobody's watching. I will not be surprised, because there's no way that Jay can be
mm,
acting like that, because Jay right now doesn't know the difference on whether we are just doing a private video or whether we are on a live stream. She's a 6 year old. She cannot distinguish. And then the mom will just say, "Oh, stop that. I don't like that." And she goes, "Oh, you don't like it anymore? You don't
mm,
like it anymore?" What does
mm,
that mean? What does that mean, Blessing? What does that
mm,
mean? And then she tells her, "Oh, I hope you are so beautiful. I hope you are not going to be vain and whatever." She
mm,
has mixed children, and she thinks that's the most wonderful thing she ever did in this world. She has the most beautiful children in this world. That you have to, like, this is just so heartbreaking watching this unfold in 2026 in broad daylight. This is
mm,
what social media has become. The fact that even social media is promoting this, all these things have failed. They're failed children, because there's no way that YouTube, all these platforms, should be tolerating things like this. There is no way. What kind of world are we living for our children? What kind of things are we making acceptable in this world for our children? It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see that this is the world that I'll leave behind for my children, my grandchildren, that you will come online at a 6 year old. We know how children, even at very tender ages, have access to social media. This is what they're going to be entertained with.
mm. I'm on
I
my
don't know
page
what
now.
to say.
I'm trying to see the ice cream video. Look at even what she is
Look at
wearing.
how she dressed. Look at how
Mm,
she dressed.
she was
Okay,
wearing this
fine.
top.
She's an adult. Let me not even focus on her, because you know what? She's a lost case. My concern is mostly the children. And these kids, of course, this is not even the look the camel toe that she wore with heels, looking like a hoe, walking with two young, beautiful, innocent children. Ah, blessing. My heart bleeds. My heart bleeds. Honestly, they are not my kids, but my heart bleeds. I have children. I'm a mother. My heart bleeds experiencing this in broad daylight. My heart bleeds. There is no way in no society that stuff like this should be encouraged or condoned.
Mm,
I just wanted to just add that, because anybody who thinks that Jay is just trying to copy the mother, that's not what it is. She's being actively groomed. She's being actively groomed, and nobody can tell me the contrary. And it's only a matter of time before A starts copying as well, starts getting into the groove. If the father cannot figure out what goes on in that house, that's a dark space for those children. Thank you very much, my dear.
yeah, but before you go, you don't think if there was anything going on with the child, like grooming whatsoever or recording private videos, you don't think the child would have told the father? Like,
Well, if the child has told the father, there's no way you and I would ever know, right? I don't know if you watched the interview that the father did with one blogger. It wasn't even an
wait,
interview, it was
you
a
don't
private
understand my
conversation.
question.
No,
You don't
let me,
understand my question.
no, I do. I do. I just want to respond. So there was not an,
Hello?
oh, sorry, you can't hear me. Can you hear me, Blessing?
Yeah.
Okay, I was saying that I do understand your question. I wanted to respond. There was an interview that um, JD did with,
Oh, I
not
heard
an
about it.
interview,
I don't
not
want
an
to talk about it.
interview. Actually, it
No, I don't
wasn't
want
an
to talk
interview.
about it, sis.
No,
I
there
think
was a
it's
comment he made. There was a
mm-hmm.
comment he made there that the kids are always complaining about the mom. So if they have told the dad about that issue, of course, maybe we don't know. Maybe he's doing something about it behind the scene and it's taking forever. We don't know. But I have a feeling that maybe they have said something to the father. Of course, he's not going to come on social media and tell people that. I mean, this has to do with children. You have to be very careful the kind of information you put out there. I have a feeling. I have a feeling that they may have said something to their father.
Okay.
But I may be wrong. And if they haven't, he has to dig further. After watching all of this, he has to ask very specific. I mean, I know they are going to say that, oh, he's trying to groom the children against the mother and things like that. No, but when you watch things like this, it's not accidental, it's not a one-off thing. Every day it gets worse. It looks like you try to close your eye one day, the next day it gets worse. It gets worse. So he needs to get the authorities to go in there and get those children to ask questions. And she is very manipulative. Even when the kids go and complain that they get slapped and she comes on live video, she's trying so hard. She's like, oh, did I slap you? Did I slap you? Of course, these kids are going to grow up really, those kids need therapy because on the one end, one parent is trying to tell you how to live right like a young girl. On the other end, another parent is trying to tell you to live freely. You have to express yourself. It's very confusing for children that age. So they're going to grow up really confused because she manipulates them. Oh, you can never say that. Oh, I do this to you. You can never say, oh, if you say that, they're going to come take you away from me. You will never see me again. Those kind of things you will tell children. You cannot tell your father this because if you dare say it, these are going to be the consequences. And you put the fear of God in children. And children go out there and then they lie on your behalf because of the things that you've scared kids with. Oh, you come because JD has said you force children on live stream. You start a live stream, you are forcing the children to come do a dance video with you. The ice cream, whatever, the outing yesterday. Jay clearly said, I don't want to do it. But she was forcing her. And then just a few minutes later, a couple of minutes after, she asked for another live video again. And Jay is like, I don't want to. And then she's like, oh, you don't have to be on it if you don't want to. I always ask them if they want to be. Like, that's why I don't blame the people who say she's bipolar. Or she just sometimes snaps into her senses and realize, oops, I shouldn't be doing this. Because one minute you are doing the contrary, the next minute you make it look like, oh, you are this person who can follow rules. You can follow rules. But like I said, those children, everybody is like we are just standing by and watching these children. And that is what really disturbs me. Everybody has failed these children. Everybody, the system, social media, the parents, everybody has failed these children. So, like I said again, if they're telling the father, I don't know. Hopefully, they're telling him and he's taking action and he's probably just taking time. That's my hope. And hopefully, he can get some action before things get out of hand. And if they are not, he needs to really, really dig in and find out what's going on.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the.
All right, my dear.
All
Okay.
right.
Talk to you later. Bye.
All right. Yeah. Bye bye. Let me see this one. This is the ice cream video. I'm just trying to see. So that video saying you don't like it anymore, please, if anybody has it, send it to me. I didn't watch it, but I heard about, so someone made a comment about it, but I didn't see the actual video. So if you're on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. I'm going to end it now on Facebook. Let me see. I'm going to end it on Facebook. So please join us over there on the Red app. Okay. Thank you for being here. Bye. Cheers, guys. We love you. Cheers. It's almost freezing. Almost. It's ready. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I don't see a particular, but I don't know. Maybe there's something inside somewhere, but I don't really see. I'm fast forwarding, but I'm not really seeing. So please, if you have any idea where, please let me know. However, this one that we came here to talk about today is the one that happened yesterday. And before I start talking, or before I continue talking, let me play the video for you, especially for those people who just joined. Yeah. Good night, my love. I think now you can see road, huh? Your vision is not blurry.
I know.
What are you doing? Before I continue to play, I want us all to pay attention to where June was looking at. So for me, it's not just what June was doing, because honestly, it's not the worst I've seen when it comes to these children and Duduvaga. It's not the worst. Children that we've seen their vagina all over social media in their mother's care. So this one is, at least she was wearing something. So this is, maybe I don't watch everything, but at least what I know is that when Korra goes live, she goes live on multiple phones. And if I'm not mistaken, those phones are positioned in the same or close to each other. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong. Okay. All those phones, they are close to each other. They are like together in one place or on one stand, or I don't know how she does that. But most times she's looking somewhere, and where she's looking, she has YouTube there, she has Facebook there, she has TikTok there. You see, it's not like one phone is here and another phone is like 45 degrees towards her right or left. But what I noticed watching, and again, like I said, maybe I haven't watched her so much to know that she possibly keeps some phones when she's recording like 45 or 90 degrees away from her. Yeah. Now, when I watched this video with June, watching them, I was watching from where Korra was live streaming, the camera where Korra was focused on. But what caught my attention was that June was focused on another camera that was possibly just doing a normal recording, like not live, unless maybe there was another device on another platform recording something else. Like I said, I might be wrong. I just kind of like find it strange knowing how Korra streams, that she streams from one position. All the cameras are in one place. Yeah. I found it strange to see that June was looking. Maybe it was a mirror that was there. I don't know how the room is set up. Maybe it was a mirror, but June was looking at something. She wasn't looking at herself in the camera that Korra was streaming from. So I'm going to play it again and you'll see what I mean. June was not looking at the camera, the live streaming camera. She was looking somewhere else. And I suspect that she was looking in another phone that was doing a normal camera recording. So possibly, if you ask me if my theory is correct, what I think is, even when Korra goes live and does all this nonsense on live stream and dresses the way she dresses, possibly she also has a camera where she just records herself do all this nonsense that she then still saves and spreads out or sells to her customers, those people who don't watch her live or they are not on Facebook. Maybe she has a place where she meets all of them, so she will record and do nonsense on live video. So instead of sending the live video to customers who paid and couldn't watch live, she would just send the recorded version, the one recorded on another phone, sent to them, possibly. And again, I might be wrong. But let me play it again. You see what I mean, that June was looking in another camera entirely. I think now you can see road, huh? Your vision is not blurry.
I'm I'm not.
What are you doing, madam? Yeah, stand up from here. Move it. Pick up your backpack. So June was entertaining another camera in front of June, directly in front of June, while Korra was looking at this other camera here. But now let's go back to the act itself. What was that child needing at that point in time? That child placed her mother's hand there. We all know where. Twice. The first time it could have just been, I just want my mother's hand on my leg. But no, it was at that place. She even raised her leg to create space for the hand to land. Twice. What did that child need from her mother? What did that child need her mother to do? And then when the mother didn't, or the mother was embarrassed clearly because it was happening live, the child put her own hand by herself. Did she itch herself there? Did she want her mother to help her scratch the place? Or was it something else? It could have been both. But whatever it was, this is the biggest disgrace that you can have as a mother. And those people who enable Korra in the name of we support you, we love you. You cannot be loving prostitution on children. You cannot be supporting child exploitation. Keep your love and your support towards Korra. You can love and support the children also. But when you see child exploitation, sexual abuse of any form, cut off your love and support and be stern. Otherwise, you will be destroying those babies because their mother doesn't care about their future. And when I say you can say, oh, what do you mean she doesn't care? How do you know? She's their mother. She loves them. A mother who truly cares for the future of her children would understand the kind of job she does and would protect her children. Hold on, guys. So I'm back, guys. Yeah, a mother who truly cares about what her daughters become in future, the kind of life she wants her daughters to have, that mother would ensure that those children just grow up as normal children, not the daughters of an adult performer. You understand? Just not groom them, just raise them in the way that they need to be raised as as kids, as normal children, and for them to then make their own decisions which path they want to follow in life. But you have to raise them in a very conducive and healthy environment, not exposing your breasts all over your young daughters. No bra on your chest. Look at what you're wearing in front of them. Korra is a very stupid girl. You know why? Because what Korra is doing on social media, she's making her money and she says she's doing her job. This is her job, no problem. This is her choice in life. Yeah. Some people decide to be nurses, some people decide to be other things. She has decided to be a semi olusho because she would never want to admit that she's a commercial sex worker, but she's a semi ashawo, actually. If She has to be honest with herself. What she portrays now, she will say, if I say, oh, Korra, you are an Olosho, she will say, no, 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 I'm not an Olosho. Have I told you the price of the Kpekus? Okay, but what you are doing now, semi-prostitution. Fine, this is her choice, yeah? If Korra was actually a smart girl that has the interest of her daughters at heart, whenever those children are with their fathers, she can be Spider Woman. She can throw her nipples out there. She can do whatever she wants. But the moment those children come back to her and she wants them in her videos, if Korra was really doing it the proper way, I don't think there would really be much of a problem because almost all content creators put their children in their videos. Although they don't go live like her, they don't expose their children like she does. They don't show every bit of their children's personal lives the way she does. She overdoes things, and that is abuse on its own. That you're not setting boundaries when it comes to your children. You're not saying, okay, me, I can do all these things with myself, but my children, we will do only 20%. We can do 100%. But she is doing 100% for herself and doing 100% for her children. No boundaries, no difference. No difference. The other day here, wasn't she wearing them crop tops for all their stomach to be outside, just like her? She's not a regular mom. So the moment you throw your children in crop tops on your page, you are saying your children have joined your business. That's the difference. It's not about, some mothers also put crop tops on their daughters. Those mothers are not Korra. They are not like Korra. They don't do what Korra does. So you cannot compare with her attitude, with her presentation on social media. The moment she wears crop tops on her children and their belly, their legs, anything out there, trust me, people will immediately interpret it as, okay, these children are also in training to become like their mother. That's where the protection and the maternal instincts have to kick in for her to say, okay, now my children are around. What they are going to see of me is a mother. They will not see me as a content creator. They will not see me as a performer showing breasts up and down. You will sit beside your children. Your breasts are dangling everywhere, and they are girls. No bra, you are just there loose, and not just with them alone, that okay, we are just home, it's just me and my daughters. They know that the world is watching you. They know that you're doing it to entertain people that are watching on the phone. They know. June at least understands that people are watching. You are there talking to your camera. They know you are talking to people. People are giving you stars. So if their mother can display herself on social media like that, breast all over the place, nyash out, what are you really teaching them? 1 + 1 is 11. What are you really teaching them as a mother? What? You can't even respect them that, okay, they are around now. Let's do things differently. But the nonsense you do when they are not there is the same nonsense you do when they are there. Where is the love? Where is the protection? Where is the respect for your children? What are you teaching them? That it's okay to expose yourself on social media in public for people to send you gifts. So what, I'll read your comments, guys. What did that child need from her mother? Putting her mother's hand in between her legs. What did that child need at that time? For me, it looks like something she does with her mother, something she enjoys with her mother. That's what I think. If she wasn't about to itch herself, I mean, she can itch. If that place was itching her, she could have easily itched it herself. Why did she need her mother's hand there? To do what there? And the fact that she even put her mother's hand there You know that these children, normally they are scared of their mother. They wouldn't just intentionally do anything that would upset her, right? So for the fact that she boldly put her mother's hand there twice, it means the mother condones it, that kind of behavior. It means the mother is cool with it. And she knows her mother wouldn't mind. It's very disturbing. If you think, oh, it's just nothing. You know why it's not just not nothing? Because it's not the first time these children have exhibited behaviors that children have no business exhibiting. You people, you don't remember the dry humping on the counter. You don't remember how Athena will be chasing June all over the place. I want to kiss you. I want to hug you. I want to duduvaga. You people don't remember. There are just so many examples that you'll be like, these children are not just doing what they have seen. They act like they are doing what they have already practiced on. It's not like, oh, they are just trying. No, they are doing it so professionally. Like, this is not the first time. And I don't care if you're a lover of Korra. I don't care if you're a supporter. Deep down within you, you know that there is something wrong somewhere. And Korra doesn't care. You know why? Tomorrow, in fact, today, this evening, in fact, in the next 30 minutes, she's still bringing those children back on live stream. That's a mother who doesn't care. The day Athena Spekus was on social media, Korra came back live in the kitchen with the children 5 minutes later. No, it was even, oh, it's another video. I'm mixing two videos now. There was a video that there were two instances that I don't want to mix what happened. There was one after the accident. Yeah. After the accident, she came out less than 10 minutes later with the same children after the Ekbekus had gone viral. That was the moment she would have been like, oh my God, guys, I'm sorry for what just happened. You go and hide your children somewhere. But no, she brought them right back on live stream. Children that just had their Ekbekus advertised on a page with millions of pedos. She brought them right back. Why must you? I don't understand. Please, somebody should explain to me. Somebody should explain to me why she really must have those children every time she wants to go live. Why? Especially when she knows the kind of content she does. I think I already showed some of these pictures. Like this one now. Those supporters and lovers, want haters, want supporters, want enablers. And is this normal? Is this normal? I don't understand. That people will just be defending rubbish. Korra, like the caller said, she doesn't do anything by mistake, or she wants to show that she's flexible, but she knows exactly how to position the kpekus to face the camera. Forward facing kpekus. She knows how to position that place so that when she spreads it open like the wings of a butterfly, the camera will be right in the middle of it. She knows what she's doing, but her daughters are right there. And she knows the kind of people on her platform who will say, oh, I will pay 10K for that, your daughter. We don't want your loose because it's that daughter, that small one with the tiny one that we want. We will give you $10,000. If you love Korra, you support her. Is an image like this normal to you? It's time we started to speak facts. Let's forget hatred now. We are all haters, no problem. Let's forget jealousy now. We are all jealous, no problem. Let's forget we are all supporting whoever, no problem. But now, be factual. Pretend like you don't know Korra. If Korra was just some other random person, is an image like this okay? You're with your daughters. You're not at work. It's not like, oh, I'm in a dance studio and I have dance classes, or I have some students here. I'm going to teach how to be flexible in a studio, and you're doing your thing. No, you are in the house with your two daughters and your bekus like this. Is this normal behavior around two growing young girls? The answer is no. If you want to be honest deep down, and I'm not here telling her what to do, but it's just a shame that when we speak about what she does around her children, you people confuse it with what she does with herself. What she does with herself is what we all know. She's an Olosho from Nigeria. We all know that. Do you know how many people went abroad to do Olosho work from Nigeria? What are you talking about? We know Korra. She did Olosho work in Nigeria. She is still doing her thing underground and codedly. It's not a problem. We are not talking about her now, her choices. We are talking about how she portrays herself, how she presents herself, and the things she does when her baby girls are around her. So if you want to be honest with yourself, whether you're a lover of Korra, you're a supporter of Korra, ask yourself if it's okay what she is showing her daughters and how they are behaving. Those lovers and supporters of Korra, don't you people get embarrassed when you see the vagina of these little girls? Do they deserve that? Do these daughters of Korra, just because their mother is a prostitute, do they deserve a life like this? A life where they know that their vagg has been on social media, will be on social media for God knows how long. The internet never forgets. You people think, oh, it's not viral now, it's not, but it's there. Whether you like it or not, it's still there. If you're not seeing it openly, it's in the dark web. It's in people's phones, with the children's faces on it. Do you think these babies deserve this life? Just be honest. We're not talking about Korra now. We're talking about these children. Are you people not embarrassed? Don't you feel somehow when June and Athena, they are doing Duduvaga simulation on the kitchen counter? Don't you feel like you have failed the person you claim you love? Don't you feel like Korra is failing her children? Don't you feel like it's time you started to point out certain things to Korra, even as a lover? It's not only haters, the so-called haters, that should be pointing out the ugly things she's doing in front of her children. Lovers can also do that. And that's the best form of showing love to someone, because it shows you want the best for them. When you can admonish them. It's very embarrassing. And actually also very destructive to these children. Again, it will get worse. The worst thing you people will tell me is, Blessing, you are a hater. But guess what? No be my daughter Bekus dey social media. Blessing is a hater, but her children's Bekus are not online. I'm a hater, no problem. But I thank God that nobody can say, Blessing, your daughter's Bekus or your own Bekus or whatever is on social media. So enjoy yourself while you defend stupidity with the word jealousy, hater. But the other side of it is that two bekusis of two children who did not ask for this life, they are rotating on social media. While you are busy saying this one is a hater, this one is jealous, while you are still busy saying it and typing it and bullying the haters and the jealous people, two girls have their VJs on social media. That should be more important to you to tackle than the hater and the jealous person who doesn't have anything to do in life than to be jealous of Korra and be hateful of Korra. You are so worried about somebody who is jealous of Korra and hateful of Korra. You are not showing concern about of Korra's children on social media. Are you okay? Korra is not okay, and you supporting her and focusing on the wrongest people and wrongest things, you are also not okay. Oh, because you wake up every day and shower and you dress up, you think you are okay. Get yourself evaluated and you will find out things about yourself that you didn't know about. I don't care if I love you. I don't care how much I support you. When I see what is bad, I will not defend you. This is a mother of 2 children because she's looking for money. Nancy, come and carry the yama yama you people have in your family. All of you are yama yama anyway, but this one is very obvious. This one is a very obvious yama yama. Nancy, come and pack your car. Yeah. Come and pack your cargo. Clear this place. These ones are infiltrating social media. They are just they are spoiling everywhere with mess. These ones, they are dirtying the whole place, messing up a space that is supposed to be clean, contaminating Facebook and YouTube. Look at them. Yama Yama Ashawo family. Look at them. Look at them. They have nothing to offer. If you're waiting for them to come and offer something and present something of value, you are wasting your time. It's yash. It's yash you will get, and breasts dangling about without bra in public. That is all you will get. You've not seen Nancy. Nancy is coming. Nancy, that one will be worse than her Olosho sister because that family is a shawo family. That is what they sell. Even their father has joined the business. You people didn't see his breast. Wait, let me show you. A shawo family. Nancy, come and carry this mess, contaminating everywhere. Look at them. And Olosho because they have nothing to offer. This is all they can do. It's a pity. It's a pity. So I'm going to leave it here. Maybe I'll read some comments and what's the time? We are going to end it. However, what is wrong is wrong. And again, let me still say it will get worse. As long as there are people supporting Korra, as long as there are people not just supporting her for her, supporting and defending the abuse on her children, telling us that we should shut up. It's not our business what she does with her children. As long as there are people like that who say she has the right to do with her children how she pleases, as long as you have those women, Korra will get worse and things will get worse for the children. So if a mother always serves dinner around 9 p.m., you will say the mother has the right to do so. What kind of supporter are you? What kind of lover are you? So you mean a mother can do no wrong when it comes to their children? Is that what you're saying? So a mother can just do everything. If I like now, I can decide, okay, my children, you people will be having dinner 11 p.m. They are my children, is my right. Is that what you people are saying? Oh no, they are not going to have dinner. I will start cooking dinner maybe by 7. I will finish cooking by 11. That's when they will eat. They are my children. Nobody has the right to tell me how to raise my children. Korra's fans, you people are sinners because the children are suffering. That right you think Korra has to do whatever she wants with her children, the children are suffering. They are eating swallow in the morning as breakfast in America. Nancy, the poverty you people grew up with is showing through in your sister's life. Some people in Nigeria are in poverty. Well, some people still choose. Some people, I wouldn't say some people still choose, even as adults now. I think it's just what you're used to or how you grew up. Eating eba in the morning, eating fufu in the morning, swallowing. Even in Nigeria, if you're from a well-to-do family or even basic, they eat bread now. They sell sliced bread. They make custard. They do all this golden morn, whatever, light. But you see all this yama yama, Facebook do me well. You heard Cheta said it the other day. Nancy didn't have money. He didn't have money. So they said, okay, we both have potential. So let's just see how the relationship goes. Let's just manage. Let's just check. Let's just see. Poverty. Eba in the morning. Swallow in the morning. Look at how you are raising Oyinbo children. They will say we are jealous. God forbid. May I not be jealous of rubbish? May I not be jealous of who I'm better than? God forbid, bad thing. Mm. A mother who doesn't bathe her children. Oh yeah, and one you cannot tell a mother how to raise her children. Come and watch this one.
Good night, my love.
Could I draw one last drawing? Can I draw some drawings before?
Just one last one and then you go to bed. It's already 8:47.
But it's okay, we can also take a bath. We're dirty.
You're not dirty, but yeah, you can take a bath if you want.
Mama, I want to take a
You can
bath.
take a bath or you can wash your bum bum and take your bath in the morning.
Mama,
Hmm?
please could we? I'm going to the bathroom. No. No. Ooh.
So, as a mother now, it's a question. I'm just asking questions since we don't know what is right and what is wrong. As a mother now, I can choose that I will not bathe my children for 2 days or 3 days. And nobody should tell me that that is wrong because my lovers will defend me and say, leave Blessing alone. You cannot tell Blessing how to raise her children. Is that normal? There are some instances whereby people can actually tell you how to raise your children, especially when they see that you do not know how to raise your children properly. A daughter of 4 years old is the one reminding you or asking you, can we actually take a bath because we are dirty? You know the point where when a child knows that she needs a bath, a child, hey, we adults, when we feel like I'm sticky, I'm sweaty, I need to shower, it's normal. But a child, children don't care. Children can play, sleep, eat. You give them structure. You will say, okay, time to eat, time to do your homework, time to shower, time to, as a mother. But when a child now knows that we are actually dirty, can we also take a bath? At that point, you see Korra's lovers. You people are the worst, especially the enablers, not just the ones that love her for her. I don't mind anybody loving anybody. Hitler had lovers. Love who you want to love. It's your heart that is pushing you. But when it comes to these children, it's sad. Bathing now has become an optional thing. Yeah, if you can bathe if you want, or you can also just wash your bum bum. Korra the dirty girl. You see, Korra, she's dirty. She herself, her yarn, she's unwashed. You understand? So she cannot teach those girls what she doesn't even do for herself. Ay, 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 ay. If me, I wipe properly, I will not want my child not to wipe properly because I will be like, mm-mm-mm. But if I don't know how to wipe myself, it wouldn't bother me if the child doesn't wipe properly. Korra herself is a dirty girl. She doesn't take showering, cleaning up as a woman. She doesn't put it doesn't gosh. Let me bring somebody up. Go ahead, my sister. Hello?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's me again, Blessing. Sorry.
no
I
problem.
First off, I just wanted to let you know I had sent that video I was
Oh,
talking
okay.
about. I sent it to the your messenger on the uh backup, the BN talk show. I think the BN again. I believe that's what it's called.
Let
I
me check.
sent it to that. And
Mm,
I just wanted to talk a little bit about the children and their eating habits. I
mm,
know, first of all, she has made these kids to understand that children of, I believe, A is 4, is she 4? So
mm,
4 and 6 years old.
mm-hmm,
You're already telling them, you've put in their mind that, oh, if they eat a lot, they're going to become fat. Those are her words. So she has already put, and of course, and she says, oh, Jay is a model or whatever. This is already teaching these kids how to have very poor eating habits.
mm,
First of all, you are home. You say you're
mm,
blessed to have a job that you work from home.
mm,
Those are the privileges. The privileges, I've had also the privilege of working from home for so many
mm,
years. Do you
mm,
want to know one of those privileges? Those privileges of working from home is that while I'm working, I can do my kids' laundry. When I
mm,
have my break, I can go quick cook lunch. So when they come back, they have food ready. I prepare dinner. Those are the privileges of working from
Hmm.
home and eating, whether you're an adult or a child. A lot of times, some people grow up and have really poor eating habits. It's just because from their upbringing. First of all, you are not supposed to eat like like that close to your bedtime. The way the God made our bodies, when you eat, you need at least an hour or two for the food to digest. For the food to digest, so that when you go to sleep, you can have a good night rest. You cannot eat whatever you can eat. This lady cooks at 9 p.m. And as soon as the kids are finishing to eat, go to bed. No time to brush teeth, no time to shower. Kids go to school. You know how, like, Jay goes to school. And at that age, during recess, they go out, they play in the playground, they make a mess and all that stuff. And we're talking about a girl here. You come back in the evening for a girl child. There's no way that girl child should go to bed without sleeping, without, sorry, taking a shower or a bath or whatever. If a bath is going to be too long, at least take a shower. That's how you start teaching a
That's
child just
good.
healthy habits. You come by 6 o'clock, you make sure that the kids have had dinner. You guys have an hour or two to just sit, either if you want to do homework or if you want to watch a movie together or just bond as a family, or you want to go live, whatever you want to do, then you do it. At least by the time the kids are going to bed, their food is well digested. These kids complain about having nightmares and things like that. It's all because they go to bed with a heavy stomach, if at all they've had anything heavy. Because the other night I saw she gave a child one drumstick to eat, and that's not even what she wanted. That child did not eat it and ended up going to bed
Since I
hungry.
have something to
You
say
make your salad. If you are on your diet,
after you
why
finish
would you put
talking.
a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old on a diet? You can eat your salad. And who, like, blessing, you have two sons. I don't know how old your sons are. Do you ask your children what they want to eat? As the mother at that age, are you asking your children what they want to eat? I'm just curious. I'm
Well,
curious, blessing.
usually we have dinner that I know that okay, this is what I'm making.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm talking. You can hear me?
Did I lose you, blessing?
No, I'm still here and I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
For some reason, I'm not able to hear you.
Okay, maybe you can go out and come back again.
Looks like I lost you.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well. Maybe you go out
Okay,
and come
looks
back
like I
again.
lost you, blessing. I'm just gonna call back in again.
Yes, that's
Hi,
better.
Blessing. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello, everybody. How are you all doing?
We are fine.
Okay. First of all, I wanted to say something regarding what the last caller who is trying to join in said
Mm-hmm.
about feeding the kids. I've observed something about KO. Now, KO is somebody who sees herself. When I say herself, I mean the way she looks
Mm,
as her business point or something like that.
mm.
She sees herself as a commodity that she needs
Yes.
to market every time.
Yes.
And that's
100%.
why she is so obsessed about staying in a certain size or in a certain body
Hmm.
frame because she believes
Mm,
this is the way to look sexy. And if I look sexy,
mm,
I can get the attention, I can have the men swing my way. And of course, we all know that has not even been working out for her in any way.
mm.
And second of all, she is obviously obsessed with Caucasian men. She is. She tries to masquerade it as, oh, um, they are controllers, they are users, they are manipulators, they are slave masters. But deep down in her heart, she will rather be with a Caucasian man than be with any other man from any other race. She is obsessed,
Yes.
literally
Yes.
obsessed with Caucasian men. And she has this narrative she wants to push whereby she feels like, oh, if you're going to be in her circle, you have to look in a certain way. Remember when Sony said something? Sony said when they got, when they first got together as friends, Stoney made a statement and she said that Korra told her, or KO told her, that, oh, okay, now that you're about to, become a big name in the industry, we have to make you look snatched. You know, in that was kind of like a subtle body shame to Stony. She wanted Stony to look in a
Hello?
certain way. She feels like, oh, you have to look in a certain
Oh,
way to command the attention. But I don't really believe in that because we have people who are very, very successful in the industry who didn't have to be a size 8. What matters the most is your talent and what you are ready to offer. And the same narrative she's been pushing is beginning to also influence Nancy. And that's why Nancy is so obsessed about, oh, I gotta look in a certain way right now. Because she feels like my sister gets all the attention because she looks in a certain way. And KO, on the other hand, is trying to groom her kids to be the same. That's why she is so obsessed with not feeding them right because she doesn't want them to eat things that would make them look big. If I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. And that's why she
yes,
feeds
of
those
course.
girls salad. Like who really feed kids of that age salad?
Hmm.
Like, how do
Mm,
you, as a mother, come home after a whole day and you feel like, oh, my kids, let's eat salad? Just a
mm-mm,
salad. Well, you can eat salad as
mm-mm.
a side, or you can eat salad with
Yes,
another kind of meal, but just
yes.
eating salad as dinner, it
Never.
tells you she is
Hmm.
literally grooming those kids to look in a certain kind of way to command the
Hmm.
attention she needs. What we're seeing now is nothing
Hmm.
compared to what we will see in the future. And I can tell you for a fact, something dark is going on in that house that we do not know about. We have a lot of freaks. When I tell you, when you listen to the kind of things people consider as a fetish on the internet, it will blow your mind. When you hear the kind of things people tell you that is a form of fantasy to them, you would really want to ask, is this social media a safe space at all? Like, do you just want to shut down your pages and just exit this
Hmm.
whole social media nonsense?
Yeah.
She knows this. She has been in social media for a very long time. She knows the selling parts. She knows those
Mm-hmm.
captivating videos that she
Yes.
can upload wherever she uploads them. She doesn't even really have to upload them anywhere. She can just have these people get into her DMs, see these videos, and pay her for it. What that girl Jay did in that video is not a coincidence. Now, first of all, you should also have at the back of your mind that Jay is a girl who loves to please her mother because she feels like I am not enough. I don't I She feels like I am not loved by my mother, so I have to do everything I can to please my mother. So she feels like when I engage or, backstage or when the camera shuts off, we don't know what they do behind the scenes. But with these things we see randomly on her live videos, it tells you a lot goes on behind the scenes. So if they do these things behind the scenes and she feels like these things that I do with my mother is very satisfying to my mom likes these things that I do with her. Oh, it kind of like makes me even closer to my mother. It's a way of pleasing my mom. And just like you said, this girl is 6 years old, so she cannot really decipher when these are private videos that they're making and when they're a live video. And that's why she feels like, okay, mommy, it's time for me to please you. Or let's do what we used to do when nobody is watching, as a way of pleasing the mother. But because the mother is an adult, she knows what's going on behind the scenes. She's trying to rebuff her. Oh, stop that, stop that. She knows exactly what she's doing. And it's such a terrible, terrible situation. I feel like Justin is not doing enough to protect these girls. It's not just all talk and social media posts and all this and that. You need to do something. There are people right there in California who are ready to take up your case pro bono. There are organizations who are into what's it called now, protecting protecting the rights and the rights of children and women right there. And most of these organizations do it without even charging a dime because most times their victims don't even have the money to financially pursue things like this. I feel like he should take advantage of those organizations and save these girls. Like I said the last time I called, Justin is afraid of sole custody. I will say it anytime and any day. He is afraid of sole custody. I understand. He's a young guy. He pretty much maybe not even have enough resources to sustain himself and two girls. Like, I understand these things. It's not easy for anybody in a country like America to have sole custody of two children without support from anywhere. I understand. But will you, because of that, watch your girls, watch the future of these girls being destroyed by a woman who is not mentally stable? Take it anywhere. I say what I said. Korra is not a mentally stable person. There is no way in the world you will tell me a person who behaves like that is mentally stable. She is not mentally stable. Her family knows she's not mentally stable. The only reason why Nancy and her father are turning blind eyes and giving deaf ears to all that is going on is because she is the cash cow of the family. Years before she even came on social media ranting about my sister this, my I'm talking about Nancy right now. My sister this, my sister this. Nancy will not even want you to associate her with that girl called Korra because the family were too embarrassed with the way she was behaving. No normal person. I saw the pictures she posted on the live of the way she dressed to the airport. That time she got or she almost got kicked out from the airport. Tell me, Blessing, in all your years of living on Earth, on planet Earth, have you in any situation seen a person who is normal, like
Mm.
literally normal, dressed like that in an open
No,
environment in broad
no,
daylight?
no.
Doesn't that tell you that person is not okay?
Yes,
Because when you tell me somebody is healthy, like mentally healthy, when you are mentally healthy, it comes also with
yes.
self-awareness, environmental awareness. You are very, very what's the word now, you are very, very conscious of the way you behave around people. You can't just walk into a bank as a normal person and start yelling in the bank. That is not
Mm,
normal behavior. People will look at you in a strange way. Now it takes you to get to a certain level of health to be able to decipher that, oh, this is
mm,
not normal behavior. I cannot
mm,
behave like this in public. You can't go to a public space and be a nuisance. And there are several ways of being a nuisance. You don't have to be through yelling or being loud. Even the way you dress is can also constitute nuisance in a public space. And now Cora, for her to feel comfortable stepping down from her vehicle, walking in a busy airport with people staring at you like a crazy person, and you still feel comfortable doing that, that tells me you are not okay. Something is wrong somewhere. And now this kind of person is not in any way fit to be a mother. Sometimes I wish maybe God had given her sons instead of daughters. I really do wish sometimes. Hey, can you hear me, Blessing? Hello, Blessing.
you know, I can hear.
Hello.
I can hear you. Hello.
Hello, Blessing. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can
Hello.
hear you. I think it's the same problem that the other sister was facing.
Oh my God.
But I can hear you guys, but I don't know why you guys cannot hear me. Let me see if I can send you.
Oh Lord, I don't know if I can hear her.
Mm,
Okay, I'm gonna come back.
hello? Oh, they left. Let me see. I don't know why, but unless can you guys or could you guys hear them? Yeah, I could hear them perfectly. Let me see your comments first before I continue. Let me see your comments, but I think you guys also could hear them. Hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. You see? They can hear us. Yeah, you see? People can hear. So my callers, you guys can try again. When you do, just bear in mind that we can hear you. We can hear you. Very well. So I don't know. There is something just wrong with the sound, the connection, I guess. So just try again and just believe that we hear you very well. And if we don't hear you, then I can also remove you. And then you will notice that, okay, I've removed you. Then you have to reconnect. But everybody can hear us. Oh, Margie. Hello, hello, Margie. Margie just joined the membership, I think. Good to see you. So yes, you can call back in, but you ladies are saying nothing but the truth. Facts. Korra is making those children a replica of herself. You can't be starving your children at that age because you want them to look a certain way. Have those children ever been to McDonald's? Just wondering, like once a year, like just give them a treat. Or start of the vacation, school break, and okay, just, I'm not saying every week, I'm not saying every month. Like, have they ever tasted something from McDonald's or KFC or Popeyes, or I don't even know what they sell there? But you understand my question. You cannot make mini me's of your children in such an unhealthy way. Salad in the night for dinner, inside one bowl, 3 people inside one bowl, and then doing it on live video. Korra, you are useless, and you're from a very useless family. I always say it, how we become has a lot to do with the family we were born into. I'm not saying like 100%, but a lot of who we become has to do with how we were raised. Some people were raised very right, but they end up becoming criminals. So that's why I'm saying it's not like 100%, but a lot has to do with, this girl is not from a good family. Korra is not from a good family. She's not. No privacy for your children. Go and wash your bum bum. You can wash your bum bum and go to bed. Like, what kind of yama is that? And when people talk, you ask, why are people talking on social media? You are selling your shame and disgrace online. You're giving people the free ticket to insult you and treat you like trash. That is what you do when you sell your nonsense. How you present yourself is how you will be addressed. Look at how she was dressed going to the airport. Not even going to the airport, traveling by air. This is not a scene from a movie. This is not, okay, let me just make a skit. No, this is her just on a regular day going to travel, going to catch a flight. A harlot in broad daylight. And some people will say we are jealous of this trash. They will say we are jealous of this Nigerian trash. They will say responsible women are jealous of this black trash. From a yama trashy family where they put their father's breasts on social media for money. Where they show their children's vagina on social media for money. That's trash. It's not what you say with your mouth, it's what you show. And what these people have shown is nothing but trash. Yama. Let me read your comments so that we'll go home. Look at them, Daga family. Advertising. This one also has started growing breast. Oh, that was the idea behind this video. Korra put this child that just clocked 10, put her on social media and started to advertise that her breasts have come out. Is that one a good family? And the mother was there laughing, the mother of that child. So I will not stand here and be feeling sorry for the child because even the mother doesn't care. So why should I care as a blogger, as a social media person? Why? If the mother hadn't been there, then I would be like, okay, let me treat it differently. But the mother doesn't give a shit. It's money to be made. They said, her dagger, look at her dagger. She has 2 daggers growing in front of her. The mother was there laughing, and the child was looking for where to hide. Embarrassed, 10 years old. They advertised her breast, growing breast. Oh yeah, this one also started growing nipples. Eh? Yama, yama. Look at them. And they will tell me they are something. Look at them. Eh? What do they have to write home about? Look at children on display. Who does that? And all these people will ask, you don't have the right to tell her how to raise her children. Really? So I hope that I've been able to establish that that's a demonic statement. As a woman, as a mother, as a grandmother, don't ever say that. You can tell a mother how to raise her children. I just used myself as an example. If I decide as a mother of my children that I will be feeding them dinner at 1 a.m., they will stay awake. Yes, they will stay awake. We will be live, we'll be doing videos, but they will eat at 1 a.m. Nobody will talk. So you people will not tell me, Blessing, you are doing wrong. It's not good. You will tell me I have the right. Really? If I don't shower my children or I don't bathe them for 4 days, 5 days, I can get away with it. Is that it? No, tell me now, since nobody has the right to tell me how to raise my... If I decide I want to raise my children, bathing them once a week or once a month, they are my children. Are you people going to agree that you don't have the right to tell me how to raise my children? No. No, please, if you have that idea, remove it from your head now. It's not, it's archaic. I don't even think, in fact, it's demonic, diabolical. You don't do that. Anybody has the right to put you right when you are doing wrong. Okay? And Korra is not doing right by those girls. Okay, I'm going to end it now. I'll read comments before I go, but let me just put the video again before we go. Korra, Ashawo Korra. You see your life? See how you are raising your daughters. Dry humping things have started already. VJ all over social media. You should be very proud of yourself, Korra. Olusho. Your life is damaged. There is no pedigree. There is no respect on your name. Nothing. And you want to make your children also like that. You know people that have made so many mistakes in their lives. You know what they do? You see their children. The bad life that they had, they will raise their children so well that they would hope that their children will be the ones to clean that name. That even if the whole world already wrote them off, their hope would be in their children. That, these children, you will become so great that people would no longer have a choice than change whatever idea about me they have because of these children. But Korra, you are damaged. You were not raised the right way. Instead of you to do better with raising your children, you want to make them become worse than you. Totoyos, you should be ashamed of yourself that it's your children bloggers are analyzing. And you say you have a father. You say you have a sister. That one is just hungry, looking for money up and down. You people are not responsible in your family. You're not. You are not. Trust me, this is not just hate, though. This is not just Blessing talking. No. I'm telling you. It's not what you say, it's what you show me, what you do. Because you should never put your children in the position that anybody on social media can talk about your children. Don't put them in that position. Avoid it. But you're not avoiding it. Your children are like pawns to you, objects of monetization and exploitation. Parental house, you're a failure. Your father failed you. And now, your life is damaged and failed. But look at how you are now doing your children. Go and wash your bum bum. Your bum bum is smelling. There was a day you told one of your bum bum. Did you wash your bum bum? It's smelling. On live video. That's not a girl from a responsible family. Yama. Go and learn about life. You're almost 40. You're not a baby anymore. You're not a child. That was when she went to London. Why did her sister give her that dress? This blue dress she wore. At her age, why didn't you tell her sister, oh, Nancy, you cannot tell Korra what to wear? Korra was dressed almost naked, going to the meet and greet. This is the meet and greet in London. This is where they did the meet and greet. These are the people from, or is that not it, guys? Did they do another meet and greet where Nancy went to? This is the meet and greet in London where Nancy was. Nancy made Korra wear this dress. I didn't hear anybody say, Nancy, you are a hater. You cannot change Korra. Why should you tell her what to wear or how to dress? Why did Korra not dress up like the Olosho that we know her to be in London or for the meet and greet? Why didn't she wear this? Why did her sister give her that dress to wear? That is how you people will know, that you people just want to be blinded by, you people will just know that you are not unbiased, you're very biased in your judgment. When we talk, we say the things that are actually true on all levels, regardless of who it concerns or pertains to. But because we are saying it, you will call us haters. But the moment Nancy says it, all of you will shut up. So is it about who says it or what is being said? Is there truth in what is being said? Why didn't Nancy allow her sister to wear pant and bra to the meet and greet? No, tell me now. Since there is nothing wrong with what Korra wears. A Shawo family. Look at how all the other women dressed. Korra was ready to open her nyash because that's her selling point. She has nothing else to sell in life. She has nothing else to offer apart from her nakedness. Nancy gave her a dress to wear. Why? Why can't they accept her? Yeah, maybe Nancy is also a hater. She's also jealous of her body. That's why she gave her something to cover up. All those women there enabling her, why didn't they come in their pant and bra? It would have been very interesting. Women in their 60s and 70s in pant and bra. Very, very innovative. Why? Why? Because they know people like us will talk. And they know it's not normal. They know Korra is not normal. Korra is not normal. It's not about hate. It's just what it is. Everybody knows. Thank you guys so much. Let me play one more time and I'll read comments and we'll call it a day. We'll be back here tomorrow. I have my first live stream for my membership yesterday. So just a reminder for those that are there already, let's all be there. I know some people already told me they will be working. That's fine. Next week, it will be weekly, every Saturday. Okay, let me play it and then we go. So Korra, be bathing your children. Let them not be asking you and want to take a shower, be dirty. That's nasty. And go and wash your bum bum. And the child has to wash her bum bum by herself. Korra. Yeah, yama yama. Let me bring you back up. Hello, sis.
Hello, my dear. Sorry, I'm not sure what was happening the other time. I don't know if it's my network or it's your network, but anywho, yeah. Why are you surprised that Nancy gave the sister a dress to wear? Like you said, I think you mentioned this. I don't know if it's today's or in another life. All KO has is enablers. They are not lovers. Because even those AI videos that they make of her, have you ever seen them make an AI video with her wearing bra and pants? No.
No.
They do AI videos of her full. If they are proud of who she is, like they should come out with their full chest and make AI videos and represent her like she truly is. Like it's just embarrassing how somebody from a Nigerian family, that the family will accept that this is what you have to do to make money. Whatever happened to the reputation of a family, I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because why would, like you said, from the father to the sisters to the nieces and everybody is out there selling their bodies. That's
Yes.
what it's all about. And like the other sister who was just on there, that's what she's trying to groom these kids to become. I
Hmm.
was asking you earlier, Blessing, if you ask your boys, I don't know how old your kids are. Do you ask them what they want to eat? What do you want to eat? Is that what you ask your children?
Well,
Uh,
if I did ask them, they would tell me they want to eat candy. So I don't even bother asking. I
e-
make dinner, we make dinner. And of course, sometimes we have like two or three different things they can choose from. I can give them the option to choose. Are you eating rice? Are you eating swallow? Are you eating macaroni? But for me to just randomly say, you, what do you want to eat? They will tell me candy. They will tell me
exactly.
pizza. So I don't bother.
So my thing is, why would a mother, like as a mom, we know what is nutritious, we know what is good for our children. And I guess we also know what our kids like. And we can make different varieties of the things that our children like in a healthy format. Because A likes swallow. A will eat swallow breakfast. A will eat swallow lunch. A will eat swallow dinner because she likes swallow. Make it make sense. And it's not healthy. Like, okay, this is just for education purpose right now. Once you put food in the freezer, you take it out and you thaw it. You take it, first of all, she puts food in plastic containers. She puts the plastic containers in a microwave. That is very unhealthy. She who claims that she's very healthy the way she eats. It is highly, highly discouraged to put plastics in the microwave. She would put the plastic in the microwave. She would warm the food, the whole food, take it out, take a portion of it, put it back in the freezer, take it out again the next time, put it back in the microwave. Like, it blows my mind who does this. Who does this? If you want to, okay, I cook in big portions. I'm not going to lie that I cook every day. I don't cook every day, Blessing. I make big portions, but I separate them. I put them in separate containers. That this one, I will take it out for this day. I don't have to be putting food in and out of the freezer, and I don't put food in plastic containers because plastics have been shown that they are very, very detrimental to the health. A lot of cancer has been related to the toxins that are being released from
Associated.
plastics. You
Where
know,
do you where do you store your food?
in glass containers. You put them in, you buy
Oh,
glass Tupperwares. Yeah, and that's why I said this is educational because a lot of people don't
yes,
even know this. Right
yes, true.
nowadays, we complain about all these diseases that people are having. It's all from the things that we are exposing our bodies to. You put your food in glass containers. You don't put a plastic into a microwave. And talk less of putting it multiple times back and forth, back and
No,
forth,
that
back
one
and
is not
forth.
good.
It is not good. Okay, fine. You have made a big bowl of, or LA mom has made a big bowl of ogbono for A. Bring it home, partition it in small containers, how you'll be taking each one every day, and not that you'll be warming. Like, this is just so gross and disgusting. The things that these kids have to go through. And in her mind, she's a healthy mom. I'm very healthy. I make my kids eat healthy. You wake up in the morning, you're giving your kids chocolate. That's how, because you want them to be in your life or you want them to be quiet. Kids are grumpy. Everybody, I'm not a morning person. I'm grumpy in the morning. Talk less of children. Children will be grumpy. Why do you have to bring them on life? And then you start bribing them with chocolate, with candy, with sweets. Oh, what do you want to eat? A child will tell you what they want to eat for breakfast. I want to eat scrambled eggs. Oh, it's too early for eggs. Like, blessing, please make it make sense. Eggs
Eggs are
is too
generally
early.
eaten in the morning.
In the morning, a child will say that's what they want for breakfast. And then, of course, the child, because she always wants to please her mom, she doesn't want the mom to get, oh, I meant when I come back from school. Like, these children have no life. Like the other sister was saying, these children, like Jay knows that she has to perform to get her mother's attention. She knows she always has to perform to get her mom's attention. A child cannot eat a healthy breakfast to go to school. A child cannot eat healthy dinner. A child goes to bed, eats and goes to bed at 9 p.m. A child does not take a shower to go to bed. And then there are women out there, and I want to assume that all those women have children or grandchildren. They are encouraging this kind of behavior. And then you call them lovers. They are enablers. They are enablers. They are not lovers. They are enablers. This is what they want to see. Like the picture you're showing. That's what they're living vicariously through this girl. That's what they want
Wow.
to see, but they are not proud. They will not want to hang out
Mhm.
with her anywhere. They are not proud of what she does. I'm pretty sure they will not want
Mm.
to be associated with her dressed like that in public. They will not want to.
Hmm.
And that's why their AI videos, they put cloth, everything, they cloth her like
Yeah.
why with women? Like what are they trying to do? Because they're trying to pepper some other women? Is that why they're
Yes.
supporting this nonsense? Because you're, and that's why she keeps doing it, because she knows that that's what is bringing her the money. And in as much as they continue supporting it, it's going to continue. It's not going to stop. Those children, like I said, those children are my biggest concern in this whole thing. She's a grown up, she's an adult, she can do whatever she wants to do. And like you said, why not program yourself? You're a part time mother. The weeks you don't have your children, you can go all out and do what you want to do. But once the children come in, be the mother that you should be. Be the good mother that you are trying to force people to believe that, oh, I'm a good mother.
Yes.
You wash your child's hair, it's a big deal because you wash
Yeah.
your child's hair. The whole world has
Yes.
to
Once a
know that
year.
you wash your child's hair. You
A
clean your
mother. A
house,
mother.
it's a public service announcement because you clean your house. Like, like,
35
like,
years old.
like, who does stuff like this? This is just really sad. It's just really sad.
Mm.
And that's why I believe that. And to me, some people say she's sick. She may be sick, but then she's very intentional. She's very manipulative. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she is
Mm.
doing. And sometimes she tells people,
Mm.
what you see is what I show you. She knows what she's
Mm.
doing. And of course, maybe she knows that it's going to get people talking and it's all engagement.
Talking.
But what kind of
Mm.
engagement are you getting? What at what detriment? Like you said, the internet never forgets. These children, all
Mm.
these things that are online, these things will grow, they will grow up and all these things will haunt those children. They will haunt
Yes.
those children for something that they never called for. And then you say you love
Mm.
your children. You are not foreseeing
Mm.
what the future.
Mm.
What parent loves the children and
Mm.
you put your children in harm's way? You deliberately set
Mm.
your children to fail in life
Mm.
because that's what she's doing.
For-
She's setting
Yeah,
up
for
these
people to
children for
talk.
failure.
Hmm.
This is sad. This is sad. And social media is encouraging it. It's
Mm.
encouraging it because I see people say a lot of times that they report these videos, but they are still there
Mm.
because
Mm.
it's also what
Mm.
brings them money. We are living in a
Yeah.
capitalist world where it's all about what
Yeah.
brings money. It's all about money. It's all about money.
Hmm.
May God help
It's
those
a pity.
children.
Amen. Amen.
I don't know if you
Amen.
saw that video that I sent. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh yeah, I said I was going to post it. Yeah, I saw it. I just forgot.
Okay.
I abandoned my phone.
Okay.
Let me go and look for my phone. See,
Yeah.
somebody
It's
joined. Yeah.
oh okay.
Hey, blessing.
Hi. Let me quickly get my
How are
phone and
you?
post that.
Sorry,
I'm
it's been a
fine.
while. I just had to take a
Yeah.
break from this hot mess.
Everybody's taking breaks.
No, it's just my life, my world does not revolve around this piece of shit. I have better things to do in life. You see, I keep telling you guys that this girl was not raised properly. She wasn't raised like a child, like how a parent would raise a child.
Mm.
She never
Mm.
had that love, that comforting from parents, that care. She never had that. She raised herself up. That's why she don't know how to
Mm.
be a mother. Imagine, look at
Mm.
what this trash is wearing to the airport. This girl, I can
Mm.
tell you that I won't bet my life on it, but I can pretty much say this girl, she's an escort. She just the
Hmm.
behavior is there. It's transparent. She's an escort. That's what this girl is.
Hmm.
So all this traveling around is bullshit.
Mm.
She's going there to meet men. She's going there to meet men. Let me see. You went to a vacation, then all of a sudden your room was upgraded to luxury. Yeah, that tells me something. You see, when you give a child a stool softener, why are you giving a child letters? Lettuce is a stew softener. It's water. You don't give your children proper food, steak, good food,
Mm,
and you are giving
mm.
them lettuce. Why? Why are you doing that?
For dinner, oh, not even in between meals or
Not
whatever.
even between meal and say, okay, after, after the main dish and everything that we had, some, salad or snacks or something. But,
Mm,
she don't want to pay for the food. Blessing. I don't know why you're not seeing this. She don't want to feed those kids. She don't want to pay for food to cook, because I don't see a mother that will cook for her kids and be eating out of her children's food. Who does that? I know you have plates in your house, Korra, but every time you cook for these kids, you eat all the food. You eat the most of them. You telling a child they shouldn't eat food because they're gonna gain weight? Are you serious? Children have no
children of
business
that.
about weight at this age. They need to eat healthy food. That's all they need to eat. They need to
Hmm.
have structure in their lives, schedules, when to go to
Hello?
bed, when to wake up, when to go for regular activities. She don't have none of this for those kids. She raised these kids anyhow. I tell you, these kids even raise themselves, because she's gonna drink and fall asleep because she's up all night. If you're up all
Hmm.
night, you know you're gonna be sleeping all day.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
You're gonna be sleeping all day. You wouldn't have time for those kids. So I'm not surprised those kids are raising themselves. Why she do her thing? This girl is unfit. When I say unfit to be a mother. Blessing, it took me 10 years. I waited 10 years after I got married to have kids,
Wow.
because I
Hmm.
wasn't ready for kids. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's not
Hmm.
fair to bring kids into this world when you're not ready for them.
Yeah.
I wasn't raised that way. I was
Hmm.
spoiled, loved, and nourished. So I want to bring my children and raise my kids the way my parents raised me. That's why it took me 10 years. And I told my
Wow.
husband, do not rush me.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
now that I have my kids, you best believe your bottom dollar, my children are my number one priority, not
Wow.
my husband. You understand?
Hmm.
Not my husband, because he's a grown man. He can take care of himself. Those
Hmm.
children are my number one priority. I told my husband, I love you, but those kids, come first.
Wow. Hmm.
Their needs come first.
Hmm.
They need to have structure in their life. My kids go to sleep at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. And they have soccer game, they have gymnastics. They still go to bed at 8 o'clock. And wake up at 6 o'clock, take a shower, and go to school with a good breakfast, a good protein and fruits to set their day going. But you don't give your children, you in America, you raise those children. You raise those children like those kids are from, even, I wouldn't even say Africa, because I'm from Africa and I was raised well. The way she raised those kids is just not right. It's not fair to those kids. I would just suggest that she give those kids to their father so that their father can raise those kids. But she cannot raise those kids. She's always on the go. Today she's here, tomorrow she's here. God knows what she's doing. Go ahead, Blessing. It's just this girl, she's very irritating. I give up at this point, for real.
Good night.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah. I was
For some
trying to
reason,
add a
it was
video.
like it's breaking up a little bit or something.
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you better. It's not right the way she raised those kids. It's not right. Kids don't need to be up around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and they have to go to school the next day. That's not, no. Those kids need at least 10 hours of sleep, for God's sake. And all you do is teach your children how to open their legs and spread their legs. You have girls, teach them to be ladies. Ugh.
And now that you are saying this, especially about. Hold on, let me see. Especially about. Oh wait, I'm hearing double.
Yeah, I'm hearing double too. It's an echo.
Okay, and now better, right?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay, now that you are saying this, for example, you took your time because you weren't ready to have kids and you waited that long. You made
Yeah,
it was your own choice. Do
right.
you remember that according to Korra, she was not ready to have kids when she got pregnant for June with June.
Okay, if she wasn't ready, why didn't she get on birth control or Depo shot or something?
But she was already pregnant before so you can't get birth control when the thing has already happened. That would be abortion control.
She
And
wanted
I
those kids. She wanted those kids because yeah, her goal, one of her goal, I can read through this girl like I don't know what.
mm,
One of her goal is to have mixed kids. It's just some people are just too desperate for this mixed kids. Like I said,
mm,
I've been married to a white man for 21 years. I waited 10 years before I have kids because I wasn't
wow.
ready. I wasn't ready. And ain't no way I'm gonna bring kids into this world. And I still have, schools. I'm not graduate. I haven't graduated yet. I haven't done what I want to do. No,
Mm,
I want to take my time to do me. And when
mm-hmm,
I'm comfortable, then I can bring children into this world and have time for them.
hmm. Anyway, she said she wanted to pursue her dreams. She came to the US and unfortunately she fell pregnant because she and Justin were acting like rabbits and they couldn't stay away from each other. So because of June, she had to put her life on hold and she couldn't pursue her musical career and blah blah blah. So she's actually blaming June that her life didn't kick off the way she planned when she came to the US. But even now that the children have grown and she's no longer pregnant, her life is still not kicking off. She knows how to blame other people
Yeah,
for
that's the thing. She's
uh,
the blame game and everything. Girl,
mm,
those kids now they're in school. You can do whatever you want to do. You can go to
yes.
school if you want to go to school. Then before you're gonna be home before, or you can even take night classes.
Hmm.
This girl have, like I said, she's a anyhow, forgive me, anyhow child. That's how she
Hmm.
was raised. And that's how she
Hmm.
want to raise those kids. But unfortunately, this is America. We're not going to let that happen. You're not going to do this to those kids.
They
Just
said,
because you were never loved, it's obvious you was never loved, Korra. Because if you were loved by your parents, trust me, you won't be doing the things that you're doing out there.
hmm.
The love from your parents alone will compose you.
Hmm. Hmm. I
People
have.
having kids. That's why I have problem with people just having kids and they can't take care of kids. I do have
Hmm.
problem with that. You
Yes,
know
me
you
too.
cannot take care of yourself. You don't have no business
Yes.
bringing a child into this world.
Hmm. I agree. I agree. It's not by force. Or you can only afford to raise 3 children, but you decide to have 6 children for content.
There you go. Like the other one, what they call her name? Ruth. That one that looked like a, oh my God, modern day slave. Um, you see, she have this condition where every time she get pregnant, it's like hell. She go through hell, go to the hospital every day.
Uh,
She knows she have that condition, and she still went and get pregnant for the fourth child. And now she on social media with a sympathy card all the time. I'm in the hospital. I'm in the hospital. I'm in the hospital. I'm in the
oh, even
bitch.
now? Is that
Oh
happening
yeah,
now? Let me check.
I have to block that girl because she's
Uh,
in the
uh,
hospital every day. I can't eat. I
mm,
can't do this. I'm
uh,
weak,
uh,
bitch.
uh,
This
uh,
is not our problem.
uh, uh.
You are a grown ass motherfucker to open your legs to
Yes.
get pregnant. Now you want to come and be telling us what you going through. Why the fuck we
Mm,
care? I
mm,
don't like that bullshit. Like I said,
yes.
look at that one Roots. Look at them.
Hmm.
Very useless people. They don't have
Very useless.
nothing going on in life. Another one called Nos Glory. That another that rubbish one. Disrespectful pig. I look at this girl sometimes. I feel like I want to throw up.
Hmm.
Not by force to marry or you boy.
Hmm.
You want marry Oyibo, at least marry Oyibo, we go take care of you now. Maybe the one way go turn you into modern day slave when you are gonna take care of them. Morning, night, you go post 20 times a day just to take care of a white man for house. God forbid.
Hmm. Wow.
Marriage maybe by force. Man no go fit take care of me. I go stay for my papa house. They craze.
Hmm.
Every day, Ruth. I'm in the hospital. I'm in the hospital. My condition is this. I have to block that girl. I can't.
I'm just on her page now just to check, and I'm seeing a video of her and her husband in the car, and she's looking like she's about to buy. Let me hear what. Let me play it a bit. They said,
She's only 36
"Baby,
years old though. That girl wait they see so.
36."
I've been at 34.
They said another baby update. Let me hear what they have to say.
Ultrasound was to
check to see if there's any abnormalities or anything measuring. Yeah. And everything is good. So far, so good. Yeah, we're very lucky, very blessed, and yeah, things are going well. Thank goodness. We're both extremely tired, as you can probably tell. Yeah, we're exhausted, but you know, we're getting through it day by day, and
It's not even enjoyable. Is this what they just chose to do with their life?
bullshit. This is tormenting. This is torture. It is torture. You live in 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath house. You are still struggling. Then you went for child number 4. Every day you in the hospital. You can't eat. You throwing up. Girl, you haven't even taken care of the 3 kids you have. Those children here look like homeless children. This is why I get upset when I see kids. People keep popping kids. The one you have, you're not taking care of them. And you keep bringing them into the world. Oh, for social media money. It's for money. You will risk your life. Ruth, you know you have a serious health issues. Serious. And she went through it with 3 of her children.
Wow.
And this girl did it again. Again.
By choice, not by mistake.
And you want me to come and feel sorry for you if I slap you, Get out of my screen.
Wow. Do you know, I know people who will tell me, oh my God, I don't want more kids because my 2 pregnancies or my 3 pregnancies were difficult. I stayed 9 months in bed and I've chosen not to have, they just open up and tell me. But some people, they are going through this and they are still getting, and look, it's a thing of choice. There are people who want to have a big family. They want 4 children, they want 5 children because they come from big families. And they also just want that. If you are able to handle that, by all means, it's a thing of
At
choice.
least that. Now when you're living in a 2-bedroom house with all your children on your husband and your wife bed, sometimes the children, all of them sleep on that bed. She don't have no room in her house. It's two bedroom. 2 bedroom. Ruth live in 2 bedroom, 1.5 bath. Not even 2 bath. 1.5 bath. 2 bedroom. I saw her going to Atlanta, Georgia, somewhere in Georgia, looking for a house. Looking for a bigger house. Then her husband and the realtor actually asked how many kids. Then he said 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls. That may have slipped out, but I heard everybody heard that. When he said 2 boys and 2 girls.
Yeah, so they are having a boy now.
Yes. Only God know what they're gonna name that one. Ocean, where they already have ocean. What, winter, spring? What is it? It's disgusting to see how you're not taking care of your own children, the one you have, and you still pushing for more. And you look like you look disgusting. I don't like watching. You see Ruth, you see Nurse Gloria. I don't like seeing those 2 people on my screen with this Dr. Yus. Those 3 girls irritate me. They are just too dirty for my liking. I can't. It's not by force.
The thing is, children, like I said, are beautiful. They are blessings from God, but it shouldn't be a social media thing. And if you're going through health challenges, you know that your pregnancies are difficult. You're always sick. Do you just enjoy to be sick, to be doing videos? Okay. Do you just enjoy to be in agony? Like, I would be wondering, look, it's not a problem if people want to have more children, but make sure you are able. You understand? Make
Her
sure,
husband
because
quit
let
his
me
job.
tell you, sis.
Her husband
I
is a
have
teacher, right?
I have
Her
a
husband is
neighbor.
a teacher and he quit his
Oh,
job.
sorry. Hmm?
So now she's the one actually taking care of that home. Posting
Who?
video from today to tomorrow. She got pregnant for that social media money. I don't know
Hmm.
why you would put your life at risk just for
Hmm.
and you have a husband. Your husband gonna be staying home. No, I cannot have a real man at home and you staying home. Either you are retired or your ass gonna be at work. I
Hmm.
don't deal with losers. No, 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 no.
Hmm.
No, no, no. I don't deal with losers, man. I can't.
Hmm.
Ain't no way I'm gonna be feeding a man in this life.
No,
Because
that
my
one I
daddy
cannot
did not
do.
feed my mama did not feed my daddy, and that ain't gonna happen.
You know, when we talk about not being able to feed a man, you know, it's not even about you don't have the money, but you are just not able to. I will be irritated in my body. I cannot be the one to work and you are not working.
You're
You
staying
have
home.
to
You know, see
work.
Nos Glory husband, Danko. See that one? He's 50 years old, but my husband is 70 years old. Look healthier than that man.
Your
Does
husband
Danko
is
walk?
70.
My husband is 70.
Is
Chris
a
is born in
lie.
70. I swear. Chris was born
Oh, he looks
1956.
very good, eh?
Oh, yeah. His body is like in the 30s. My husband
Oh,
had the body
wow.
of a 30-something-year-old body. He's always at the gym. He just came back from the gym. My husband take care of
Wow.
himself. See Nos
Wow.
Glory husband is only 50 years. He no get job. You know, see as Nos Glory down for straight finish. She down for straight finish every day. Insult. They rain insult on people. Because she's
Wow.
miserable. It's
Oh.
misery. She's trapped in a marriage that she's forcing it.
Mm.
How can you have a husband? Your husband is sitting home and you are going to working from morning to night, looking frustrated, unkept, unhappy. That is
But
not marriage right
maybe
there.
the husband is not well now. If he's not well, we can understand, right?
Yeah,
If
but he
maybe
have
he's
time to smoke, he go they drink. That man is an alcoholic and is a drug addict. That's what
mm,
Nos Glory husband does: drink and smoke weed and beat her
mm,
ass on it. It just, I look, I said, what kind of life is this? I beg you, want marry Oyibo, marry quality Oyibo. Oyibo where you go school, where you get career, where you have retirement account. All for the sake I want born mixed children, you can't go enter traps in and marry. White man go can't use you, they do caricature. God forbid.
mm.
Sister, go ahead.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. I was talking about or I wanted to talk about a neighbor, my neighbor. She has two kids. So I already knew she was going to travel. They recently went on vacation. So I was on my way to work, or I just left home to step into the car. I just saw her standing in. They are just like next door to us. She was just standing right outside with all her luggage in the morning, around 7, heading to the airport. She and her kids. So they were waiting for Oga. Oga was inside the house. So they were waiting for him to come out. They have two cars, but they decided they were going to walk to the station with all their bags, and from there they would take the train. Yeah, she's a teacher. She's good. It's not like, oh, they need help, or they need, you understand, or they can't afford the taxi, or no. So they said, okay, they would just walk to the station, to the train station, and from there they would take, the train to go to work. So I was like, wait, I work at the airport. Fine, my car would not take all of you, but I can drive you to to the train station here close by, and maybe your husband can either come with one of the cars or walk. He can walk, and I will take you and the kids. So they were like, oh, that would be great. That would make it easy for us. So while we were talking, she mentioned one thing that just hit my head. She was like, blessing. Imagine if I had 5 children and they were going to the Caribbean. I will not mention where, to the Caribbeans, far away. Now, imagine you want to go on vacation, and they love to go on vacation because they're also not originally from here. Imagine. So she said, blessing, just imagine if I had 4 children or 5 children. And in my mind, I was like, this is what I'm talking about. Imagine if she had 4 or 5 children. Number one, all of them would not even have been able to enter my car. How would life be? I don't know. These are things that I think a lot of people fail to consider when they start to
Right.
just give birth. Look, if you can give your children the best, you can have 7 if you want. You can have 9. But I know for sure that you possibly are not able to give them that quality life. So that little, or the little resources that you have that can cover 3 children, enough and give them a good life, you'd go and have 6 children, and then you'd be very tight. And then instead of you to be giving your children maybe 80%, you're giving them 30%. Why would
30%,
you want to?
20%.
Yeah, why would you? And then now they can go on vacation like twice a year. But imagine having 4 or 5 children. They would no longer be able to do that. You would have to sacrifice that. Travel. When I went to England with my kids, I realized that if you have more than 2 minor kids, you cannot be the only adult. I didn't know that. They told me that 2 kids per adult. I don't know if it was something that was happening at that point. I was like, hey, so if I had 3 of these ones, they would say one of them has to be maybe up to 13, for example. So there are so many limitations, and it baffles me that, look, I'm not saying if you have more, it's bad. No, I'm not saying so. What I'm just saying, it baffles me that women choose to sacrifice so much. Look, our mothers give birth to lots of children. My mother gave birth to, in fact, she didn't give birth to 4. She gave birth to more. Yes, our mothers did that. But as life changes, as we advance, I'm talking women in the last, let me say in the last 10 years, if you are still giving birth to 5, 6 children, I'm like, what's going on? I'm talking women between, let's say, 2016 upwards. I'm not talking about in those days where, a lot of things could just happen. Look at even how COVID changed our lives. So many things to be considered. Look at the era we live in. You want to have battalion. What are you doing with them? Are you selling them? And it's your body. Some women, every year they are pregnant. In fact, some of them twice a year. I'm like, at least your body needs some time to recover from one childbirth before you enter another one. I don't brag, guys. I'm not bragging. But me, I want an easy life. I don't want a life. Okay, not like I want an easy life, like I don't want to work for it, but I don't want to do things that would impose stress on my life.
Mm.
For example, where we live, we bought this house even before we started having kids. We bought this house years before we started having these kids. This house has 4 bedrooms. In Holland, we call a house like this 5-room house because they count the living room as a room. They will say a house with 5 rooms, but 4 bedrooms where you can actually sleep in. But we have only 2 kids. It's only us living here. We don't have a neighbor or a tenant. It's a choice. You understand? My kids now, they have because we chose that both of them must share a room. It's just what we want, both of them. But now they said they want to be sleeping in the guest room. My husband is even complaining that, now, because sometimes he wakes up in the night to put them to go and pee in the middle of the night. So he's like, okay, now I have to climb all the way up because their bedroom is on the same floor as our bedroom. So it's easy for my husband to just enter their room, take them to the toilet. Now he told me yesterday, like, so now I have to be climbing all the way up to go and bring them downstairs. They choose now that they want to be sleeping in the guest room. You understand? That space is there. But
Yeah,
now
like my
imagine
son. My son likes sleeping in the guest room too.
So if I now decide, okay, now for content, let me have 4 or 5. I have the space for it, but I'm considering not only the space, there is so much. You're thinking of vacations. We can easily hop inside the car now and we drive off somewhere. We can buy tickets and go somewhere. 2 children. It's just convenient for you like that. That what you want, what you can afford, how to make your life as easy as possible. But imagine having 4 children. We'll go and be looking for maybe a bigger car. I'm not saying it's bad for people who choose it. I just sometimes wonder, like, okay, what are the things that make women choose certain or to make certain choices? Is it like, okay, maybe they don't like me now? I'm a career woman. The moment I get pregnant, I'm not going anywhere anymore. You understand? Because like for 4 months, I can work. I will be at home. And then maybe before I go back to work, I'm pregnant again. But a lot of maybe these content creators, these women, they don't really have that, I have to be off work. I have to go on maternity leave. And then they don't have that stress. So they are just home. So they just feel like, okay, I can just get pregnant anytime I want it. It's okay. Everybody's looking at what their life looks like. And that should be fine. If they choose to have multiple children, it's very fine. But where I have question marks is when you know that your body cannot handle this, why do you choose to continue to put yourself through this? You love children so much. You already have a boy. No, they have 3 children. Ruth has 3 children right now.
Yep.
You already have 2 girls. You already have a boy. What are you still looking for?
That
If
social
you
media
were
money is the social
if you
media
were not
money.
a social media person, you were not making money, you were not making content, would you have made this, especially when you know how sick you can get when you're pregnant? I would be wondering, there's just something behind it, or these women, I don't know. Because
Because they're
pregnancy is
not
not.
blessing. They don't have nothing. You still understand that either those girls say either school drops out or, they didn't go to school. And to them, actually, this social media, they don't understand that this social media thing is temporary. This is not something that you can depend on forever. Because you see how Facebook just stopped paying people the way they used to. Very soon, social, like YouTube, because there are more content creators out there. So people now, they leave their work, they go to school, they have degree. Like Ruth's husband, at one time she claimed that her husband have a master degree in psychology, in children. What? No, she lying. He doesn't have full master degree. Because dude, if you have full master degree, you should be packing over $200,000 at home. But no, living in a 2-bedroom, you don't look like you even living comfortable to me. That look like you're struggling in a 2-bedroom with 3 kids with and that and that. It's just too much. Then bringing another child into the world. When
Wow.
your husband quit his job, now he said he's the president of Roots what foundation, her book that actually only sold about 500 copies or whatnot. Yeah, he left his job to be
Wow.
home, to be the president of her book, whatever. And now she like I said, oh God, why?
Let me
Your
see what.
children, you see our children, you barely see Ruth give her children bath. You
She will
barely
not
see
show
her
it
fix her
now.
children hair. She never do them. She never do them. Even just children hair for 3 weeks, just children hair, and then they see water. And the day
It's
when she
not
will come say
easy,
she want
to
come,
be honest.
the day when
It's
she
not
want come say
easy.
she want come brush just children hair. If you see the tangling on that hair, and blessing. This is not a life. It's not a life. I'm sorry. This is not what a life is. Me, I finished. Like I will tell you, my mother have 8 kids. I'm the 7th. But my father makes sure that all of us went to college. He makes sure of that. And my father have one rules in his house: do not bring no bastard to my house. So having kids is a blessing, but at least be in a good environment, in a
Yes.
comfortable environment. But your kids cannot be walking around looking like homeless kids, and you are still bringing kids into the world and complaining, oh, I can't eat today. Hey, my stomach hurt. We have breakfast.
Wow.
We are
Content. Oh, for content.
It's not pleasant. I don't see that as pleasant. I don't want to watch that shit. To me, that's garbage. I don't want to see that.
Content is the motivation behind all these pregnancies. Social media. Hold on. Hello.
Hey, Blessing, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Greetings to everyone in the chat.
Go and bring your phone.
I just thought about something a little while ago, and
Divine, take Rema upstairs. Remove the
sometimes when
charger.
you're embroiled in the world of trauma recovery, you think that every other person
What happened to it?
is also aware
Oh,
of
really?
trauma recovery. And it seems like, to me, because of the area that we're looking in, that there's a lot of female trauma coming out of Africa. Hello?
Yes, sis. I muted the sound. But I can hear you. I'm just trying to put things together here. Go ahead, sis. Yeah.
And I'm wondering to myself,
let me remove it.
If these women think about the fact that they may have experienced trauma, and if there's something that they can do about it. Because, I saw someone in the chat saying that Ruth's parents are around her.
Yes.
And there's a lot of image, like, oh, Korra's dad is there, her sister is there, Ruth's parents. But does that excuse the fact that they have friggin' trauma? And is it okay to admit under the rug and then spill out all of your pain onto the people around you? And this is what they do on social media. They have these traumatic situations, because I know Africa is tough, especially for females. The females in Africa is looked down upon as a lesser being, And that alone, as a collective consciousness, is very traumatic. So how about we normalize trauma recovery and stop spilling our garbage out on the people around us?
And how do we get to that point of trauma recovery?
First of all, you have to stop covering it up with things. Stop covering it up with having more kids. Like, it's very possible that the only way that Ruth gets the attention that her soul desires is to put herself in a place where she garners all this sympathy, and then she feels seen, or heard. Maybe in her everyday life she feels invisible. Maybe in where she's coming from, she was overlooked. And who wants to feel like that?
Nobody.
Every little girl wants to feel special. So she puts herself in these positions so that everybody can give her the attention that she's craving, that she never received as a child. Even in the obedience situation, I think these people are more interested in what the image of the family look like, rather than the actual emotional health of the individual. So we have to prove that we are this type of family. Meanwhile, everybody is friggin' suffering in their pain. Like, seriously? Come on, man. We have to get to the next level. There's no intimacy. There's intimacy not meaning sexual, like sitting down and holding space for each other in their deepest, darkest emotions. We have to just overlook it and keep going, because the goal is just to look good in front of everybody. Meanwhile, individuals are suffering. Suffering in silence. Why can't we flip the script and say, look, this is what I went through. I don't blame my parents for it, because they also went through some stuff. And so that we can all learn, how much healing could occur if these people with these large platforms would come out and say, okay, this is what I went through. And then we all could cry together and heal. Instead of bypassing the pain and the trauma just to look good in front of people. That's what I wanted to add to Blessing.
Very deep.
Take care.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well said. Well said. You see, when you look at those girls, you can tell that there is some trauma behind them. Because it's transparent. You can just see it. Because they are miserable. They are frustrated. They're not even happy. They're not. Like the other mad one now knows glory. Everybody now our enemy. Every day, insult on people.
But if they insult her, she will insult them back now.
And if they touch that one now, she go say she didn't marry her house. God forbid. You see, when people are desperate, There's nothing they can't do. That's why desperation is very dangerous. When you know yourself, you know who you are, you love yourself. Trust me, you will know how you walk on this earth without anybody behind you.
Yes.
Well, when you are gone, some of those girls are from a damaged family. Damage. Like, let's say, for example, now, God forgive me. Nos Glory was talking about how her father used to hit their head on the wall. Now, that is abuse.
Yes.
Imagine a father. Oh, father, my father don't even slap us because he's afraid that if he touch us, he go kill us. And because a soldier. Because a soldier, if he touch us, he go kill us, he didn't fear. So my mother is a screamer. My mother, she don't hit kids. She doesn't shout out like me here. Because me, if I hit my kids now, I will start crying. I don't touch my kids. I let my husband do the discipline. So some of those people are already from a damaged home. You understand? But instead of seeking help, some kind of therapy to get themselves together before they go out there into the world, they think it's normal by being damaged. It's not normal. And when you come on social media, come and be, display those kind of things, we can see right through you. We can tell the kind of home you came from. And some of them already confess the kind of home they came from.
Yeah.
The story talk about her father died and he didn't leave money for the mother, and the mother was the one struggling, selling or gogoro, doing that. Of course, a mother go and do what she have to do to raise her
Yeah,
kids.
of course.
But at the end, you see how Nos Glory pay her mother. Call her mother a witch on social media.
They frustrated that girl. I don't blame her when it comes to that saga with she has tried. She will not come and buy herself. They were
You see,
ungrateful because
she
she
had
did
to
what
have,
she could.
she should have like limits. Of course, your mother is your mother. You're going to take care of your mother.
Yes.
But don't
Then
let
their
people
mother
walk
should
all over
respect
you.
herself now and respect her daughter. Her mother should also leave social media for children and not be dragging. If a mother drags you on social media, some people will just ignore. Like me, I will ignore. I
Blessing,
will ignore.
this is one thing I noticed. Anytime when something reach Africa, we abuse it.
Yes.
We
This
abuse.
social media, they spoil it. They spoil social media
There's
for
this
them.
old woman that I always see. God forgive me, but this woman look like chimpanzee when I see her. And she have a lipstick on every day. She they call it insult, Justin Dean. I can't look at this woman. I say, "Na person mama be this so." But she's always on the social media with a red lipstick with some shade, insulting that, Justin. And I'm thinking like, so this one a Korean now if they touch her. But this is somebody's mother. No respect for yourself. And you should see what people are saying to her in the comment section. It just sometimes, Blessing, I have to stay out of social media because it's not healthy. It's not healthy.
Mm,
It's not healthy. I have to do what I need to do and just stay
mm,
away, just turn off
yeah.
social media sometimes
Wow.
because what I'm seeing is not healthy. And when you're trying to advise people, the first thing they're going to tell you, you are jealous. And when you look
Mm,
at person when they say you're jealous, you go laugh.
mm, Let me see what this one is saying here. Let me see. Okay, the thing is not playing. It's not starting from the beginning. She's showing the sonogram, the pictures.
That's right. She showed that 4 times. You know that, right?
4 times.
4 times. Every time she went to the hospital, they took a scan. She come back with that.
Uh,
It's just stuck like a model baby. Very good. Yeah, we're very happy. I feel very, very blessed and lucky. And so we got that done. And I think it's going to be take time for a little nap. Maybe for both of us. I got work to do. I'm going to do that a little bit later. The weather's really warm. Today's got to be the warmest day here that I've felt for this year so far, for sure. Which is fine. I'm fine with it. Yeah. We just want to thank you again, everyone, for reaching out. We have continuous love and support. We thank you, everybody who does that. You're amazing. You really help us through this. And we thank you dearly from the bottom of our hearts. Forget the name. For the next video, I'll make sure I give you a shout out. But it truly touched my heart when Derek was one that went to the PO box and got it from just brought some. And we're both very tired. We've been lacking in sleep for.
Sorry, I'm pushing it forward.
Great, thank goodness, and yeah. So we're gonna rest up a little bit. We're both very tired. We've been lacking in sleep for several reasons, but it's fine. And again, thank you, everybody. We'll keep you posted, and love you guys. Love to all.
Okay. Content. It is well.
It's the sympathy for me. I can't do it anymore. It's just it become an everyday habit for her. Every day. I say I just can't, because it's just putting my spirits down watching this girl. That's why I just block her.
Pregnancy is not easy now. She should know what to expect before going to get pregnant. She should know now. So she already knew that she would use everything for content.
Blessing, you should see the comment section when people say, "Didn't you went through this with 3 of your children? You was miserable, like you look like you were about to die and you still doing the same thing." It's the comment section. People keep repeating the same thing. You did this. You did this. Stop with the sympathy act. See, I can't do. And you see me, I love soft life.
Yes,
I grew up in soft life. I be general picking. You understand? My life soft. I never want anything where go make me vex. Anything where go stress me out. If man not go fit take care of me, I go stay for my papa house. But I not go deceive myself here. I enter my house, gonna take care of man. By force love. Can't turn me into a modern day slave. Look tattered every day on social media. Look like person wait, no, I even take shower for 1 month. Oh, for social media coins. No go find one. I don't get time for useless people. I need to waste my energy.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have the energy anymore. So, but right now, Derek picks me up some soup. So, what
is he saying here?
And I also don't eat the hi, because I haven't been on here in almost a week, and I just wanted to come say hello. But just took a nice warm shower, got myself out of bed, and that totally drains me. So whenever that happens, I just come in here and I just fall on the bed, because that's the plan. I plan like, oh, I'll go take a shower, get cleaned up, come live. But when I get to the bedroom, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have the energy anymore. So right now, Derek picks me up some soup. So while I'm having this, and usually I have this in silence, I'm gonna have this while I log on, at least so you guys can see how I'm feelings creep in of like, the bad thoughts creep in and stuff. I try to push it away as much as possible. And, I tell myself it's not permanent. It's, only temporary. And it's, because that's how they've been. That's how I was born. I was born with pink lips. Oh, thank you, Rochelle. Sister-in-law, husband, children, hung out with the kids, and then they went home. It's just like that. They just come over anytime. My parents do the same as well. Come home, come here, play with the kids. Family is the best. It really is. And Derek and I, we're not super like we don't like drama. We don't like anything that has to do with it, anything that kind of has to do with it, any headaches. So we're not like those people that like we have problems with family or issues, and even if they're
Okay, interesting. All these our African sisters. Facebook and social media and YouTube and everything employ them. Now there is employment for all these our African sisters. Many of them abroad. They have jobs on social media. It's also good though. You understand? I always say that before social media, I know I don't like to say that often, but facts are facts. Before social media, many of these our sisters from Africa, many of them they go abroad for Olusho. But now that there is social media, at least it's something to give them money. You understand? Then there was no social media to give anybody money. So a lot of them, like Korra, they use their body. But now, at least, even in Nigeria, young girls that are supposed to be doing runs, they would rather go and buy a phone and be doing content because they can make their small coins from there instead of prostituting. So there are pros and cons to this. Actually, social media is more of a curse than a blessing. It can be a blessing. It is actually supposed to be a blessing to our generation, but when we see how it's being used and misused, you just wonder what life would be if social media could just disappear. You understand? Just go away, or they just remove the monetization so that everybody becomes normal again. Because a lot of people have lost sense of self just because of that monetization. They are no longer authentic. They will tell you, "Oh, I'm showing you my life, I'm showing you everything," but a lot of the things they show are motivated by that money they want to make. Many of them would not even be going live and be doing content if it was not for money. If it was not for money. So at the end of the day, you know that whatever they put out there, whatever they do, there's money behind it. And a lot of them go out there and destroy other people because they want to make money for themselves. So if they would, I would not mind if they would remove this monetization. Let everybody be normal again. So if you love it, you will come online and do content for authenticity because you love it, not because of just that money and doing nonsense, exposing the vagina of your children and lying, manipulating, deceiving, telling people you're broke, you need their money, they will give you their money, whereas you're a millionaire, stuff like that. A lot of things we'll see. Money is the motivation. So yeah, it's the world we live in. It's unfortunate, and it is what it is at the moment. So let me read some of your comments before we go. Someone says she told someone on her live the kids don't have privacy because she's famous. Ooh. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot. Let me play the video someone sent me. Where is it? Let me play it. I was able to add it. Is it this one? Ah! I did not see this. And we are still talking small here. What is that caress on the mother's breast? Korra, what are you doing with this child in the dark? Hey, let me play it. Korra, I think Korra kind of liked it that happened for the engagement. Instead of her to immediately face her child, she faced the camera first. Hey. Ah.
Oh yeah, stop this behavior now. Jimmy, get out of here. I'll still spank you now. Stop it. I don't like it. Stop it.
You don't like it anymore?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You don't like it anymore? I always like this.
Korra is doing something with this child. Korra is doing something with this child. Even Korra was not stern with her. If you notice, she didn't frown like seriously against that behavior because maybe she doesn't want to dissuade the child from doing it when she needs the child to do it. So she doesn't want to maybe put fear in the child so that when she needs the child to do it, the child would be active. I believe that Cora is doing something with this child. That's why she's not even scolding the child. Or me, if something like this would happen, I mean, children can do crazy stuff, so not this kind of. But imagine a child does something crazy when you're alive. You mute it. You face that child. You scold that child. Caution that child, and then you go back live. But you know, you see what Cora did. Immediately, she faced the camera, reading comments, seeing what people, how people were responding before she started. I don't like it with a smile on her face. You don't like it, and your face is looking like you are happy. Actually, you are just saying it, but the look on your face doesn't match the words out of your mouth. I don't care if you think I'm a hater. I don't care if you think I'm jealous. If you are a normal-headed person and you see a footage like this, a child acting sexy, sensual, and then looks at her mother and rubs the chest. Why not the face? Why not the head? The breast side. That child knows exactly which objects of your body needs arousement or would arouse you. That child knows more than a child of her age is supposed to know. And if you are a lover of Korra, you know that I'm not lying. Unless you just want to be a fool forever. If you are a lover of Korra and your child behaves like this, then I'm not talking to you. Then you are excused because you are birds of a feather with Korra. But I know that many of them who support Korra, who enable her, I know their children and their grandchildren don't do this, and they would never accept. Look, Korra, look at how your child is disgracing you in public. You're already a disgrace. But I can't believe that this disgrace is going now from your generation and going to the next generation. It's a pity, you know why? Because these children are not even pure Nigerian children like Nancy and Chetana. If their children decide to become armed robbers or Olushos, it really, okay, both of them are, you know how they are. But you now, you have a different life. The father of the children has a different kind of life. Your lifestyles don't even match. And then for you to now transfer your generational prostitution over, I'm like, really? This is the legacy? Nancy, wow. Let me play it again. Jesus.
Oh yeah, stop. Stop this behavior now.
And you are laughing, you are smiling.
Julie, get out of here.
What is this?
I'll still spank you now. Stop it. I don't like it. Stop it.
You don't like it anymore?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You don't like this anymore? I always like this.
She couldn't answer that question. She could not answer that question. You don't like it anymore? You don't like it anymore? Because the child knows that the mother likes it. The child knows that the mother does it with her. The child knows that the mother is cool with it. The mother prompts it, comes up with it. So the mother is surprised that, the child is surprised that, you will spank me, you don't like it. Since when? You don't like it anymore? Like, seriously? How does that child know that the mother is supposed to like that? Or that the mother likes that? Children, and they cannot manipulate words the way we adults, we can just, maybe I want to brainwash you there. Maybe there is a way I know, oh, let me position my language like this. But for a child to ask a question like, you don't like it anymore, it's coming from somewhere. Because there was a place and a time when she knows that her mother likes it. If it was the first time that this happened, the child would have asked, "You don't like it?" Oh, or she would realize, "Oh, my mother doesn't like this." But already, this child knows that my mother likes this. At this point, let me do it. The child did it, the mother pretended to complain, and the child genuinely asked, "You don't like it anymore? You used to like it." Ah, oh, you see all these enablers, all this. I love Korra. I support Korra. I hate Tagama. I will be here to laugh at all of you. Yes. You know why I will laugh? Not be my Peking. That's why I will laugh. Because when we were talking, you said we were haters. You said we don't have the right to tell her how to raise her children. Is this the kind of children you want Korra to raise? If you love Korra, is this how you want her children to become? Since nobody has the right to raise her children for her, she's the only one who has the right to raise her children. Is this the right she's exercising, raising this kind of children, caressing breasts in public? This is a public space now when Korra is live. Is this what you people are proud of? This is how she should raise her children. She has the right. She alone has the right. Even their father doesn't have the right to tell her how to raise his children. He does, actually. Oh, mind your business. It's not your business what she does with her children in her time. How somebody raises your child or your children is your business. If your ex decides to travel or put your children in here and there, okay, we can say it's what she's doing. But when you start to see behaviors that are not childlike, it is your business. Nobody can tell you it's not your business how she raises or how he raises. They are damaging these children, those enablers, those useless women. Ah, I will be here to laugh. Me, I don't feel sorry for things like this, so especially when I've warned you, the day it will burst, I will never come and be feeling sorry for you. Never. I will squeeze it in your nose. Yes, because I said it. Korra, continue selling your children. They told us you are a content creator, but now it looks like you cannot actually create anything without forcing your children to enter the camera, to come live with you. Why must they? Let children be children. You're not even doing content that really befits children. You are doing your own content and they are coming to join you in your content. So do they really need to be there with you? Do they? It's a shame, eh? And you're not just doing like really safe for children content or family friendly content. No, you are doing a shower things. Look at how you are sitting down there with your daughters. Look at how you go live with your daughters. You don't even have respect for your own self or your own body. You'd be very proud if your children grew up to be throwing their half-cast breasts all over the place without bras. You would be a very proud mother if June started to grow breast and you come and announce that, look at June's dagger. And then June decides, I will not wear bra anymore and I will just wear skin pissed off and everybody can see the sides of my boobs. And you wouldn't mind, right, Korra? You would be very proud. Let me leave you people now, guys. I've tried. Let me go. We'll come back tomorrow. My sister, thank you for your call, for your contributions, and for sharing your ideas and your opinions with us. Whatever happens on social media, we will continue to speak about it. And maybe not only for Korra and her delusional fans, but maybe other people who just take all these things. Oh, one fan said it's nobody's business to tell a mother how to raise their kids. And then another person will just assume that's the way it's supposed to be. So we also, when we do things and say things here, other people learn that are like in between. They don't really know which one they should, take. No, people have the right. That's why the government takes children away from people sometimes. The government didn't give birth to those children. You did. But there are some things you will be doing with your children. They will take those children away from you. Will you say the government doesn't have the right? So it doesn't make sense. Everybody has the right to put you right. No mother is perfect. Everybody is learning, working towards perfection, trying and striving to be good mothers and good parents. So if you make mistakes, hold on, guys. So nobody is perfect, like I said. If you make mistakes or you are not doing things the way things should be done, I think people do have the right, and you should also be open to learn, to get better. We don't know it all. Nobody is a perfect, like perfect mother, perfect father, but we try to do the best for our children. We put their future into consideration, not only their today, not only what they will eat today, where they will sleep today, but also their tomorrow. How will their lives be? How will people address them? How will people see them? What will people say about them? People that have followed their growth, because whether you like it or not, everybody is part of these children's lives. So like someone who didn't have parents online doing content, they could just grow up and just create a life for themselves, more or less create a name for themselves. But I should tell you now that it will be difficult for June and Athena to create a life and a name for themselves, because their mother's sins will follow those children. Everywhere they go, those children will first be defined by their mother's actions, by their mother's reputation, before people will even give those children an opportunity to tell people who they are as individuals. And it's a pity that Korra is not even thinking about the future. She's just thinking now, now, now. I want to go viral. I want to trend. I want to make money now. It's a pity. And when those children start to grow up, they will say, that one, the daughter of that Korra will be the that year. They've already started judging the children. Once they know, that's the daughter of that Korra will be. Judgment has started in their minds. Opportunities might even slip out of their hands just because they'll be like, what can come out of a prostitute like that? Mothers, we have so much that we have power to do, not only mothers, fathers also. So I'm just going to thank all of you. Korra Obidi, you want to sell your children, we are here. We will show the world, we'll talk about it, and the day it will really, God forbid, I don't wish any bad thing for these children, but the way things are going, it's looking like it's inevitable, unfortunately, because it's getting worse by the day. And not only like you just showing their VJ, but also how those children are now acting, the things that they are now doing, not just what you are showing them, what you're doing in front of them, but what they themselves now have accepted as normal behavior. It's scary that a 6-year-old knows how to do sexy, how to do her eyes, how to caress breast, how to spread her legs for her younger sister to dry hump. In 2026, hey, it is well. Our enablers gang, we are here. Continue enabling her, continue defending her, continue. Who will suffer at the end of the day? Not my children, no. Who do you think will suffer? Not your children. No, you will defend her. Hide your children in the house. You will defend her. You cannot put your children on social media. You are hiding your children, but you will defend her to destroy her own children. So continue bullying Agama while her children get destroyed. I don't wish for that, but hey, it's in their mother's hands. It's in their father's hands. Okay. So I want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your calls. And I'll be here tomorrow. I already have a video scheduled for Stony. I think the video of Stony is now at 29K views, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll do the final part tomorrow where she explains the meaning. Can you imagine? We've done it twice. We didn't finish because I had to run off. Today I kind of like had more time. And unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, somehow this one came up. So tomorrow we'll come and finish up that Stony's video, and I'll be going live in my members only tomorrow. So if you want to sign up, it's not too late. And on Sunday, there's something else I have. Anyway, we'll see. I already have 3 videos scheduled. So every day we're going to do one. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again. Be good. I would have loved to read comments though. Should I read some comments? Let me see before we go. June took Korra's hand and put it. Yama yama galore. Someone says, I have called CPS in LA and they're still not doing a damn thing about it. They are not doing a damn job. Are you the one that will call? Don't they have a father? If relatives don't take action, is it strangers on social media that they will answer? Those children are not orphans. They are not, I don't know, charity, or I don't know how to put them, or they are not children in the system. They are not children without parents. They are not just destitute. They are children with father and a mother. So I mean, I don't understand how with social media people. Fine, we are on social media and we see these things. Yes, we can report, but if they are not getting reports from relatives, but they are getting reports from strangers, then they will be wondering if truly there is a problem. But actually, there is a problem. We are not blind. We can see that there is a problem. There is a problem. That child is too small, too young. Too young. Hey, God. God, please. As someone says, June with her ice cream. I kind of like watched the video, but I didn't. I was fast forwarding during this live, and I just couldn't pinpoint at what point of that video. So if you know where, you can just record that part and send to me, please. I beg you in the name of God. And I want to thank everybody that sent me this clip of June choking her mother's hand inside her down below. Thank you. I think about 5 different people sent me that clip. That's how disturbing it is. Like 5 different people sent me that particular clip. Like, what is going on? Why would a child be raising her leg for her mother to put her hand there? And the child was looking into a particular camera, or looking somewhere, maybe in a mirror or in a particular camera, different from where her mother was even streaming live. So, was it a private live stream or video call with someone that June was focused on another phone? Yama yama. I thank you guys. Let me just go. Someone says June is addicted to reading comments. They learn young now. Someone says they need to outlaw being able to bring kids on social media, especially live streams. Yeah. And if they can do it for the entire social media, it will be good also, honestly. Because I always say it, to be honest, if you had to choose without gray areas, is social media for kids? If they just tell you choose yes or no, the honest answer is no. Let's be honest. Even if we all want to post here and there every now and then, the honest answer is no. Social media is not a place for children. Unless you have like a private social media for only family members. You know how you have WhatsApp, family WhatsApp groups. If you can have that for social media, just your own relatives, that okay. But public social media like this and just be putting your children, no, it's a no. So if they can achieve that, it would be amazing. I wouldn't mind. You understand? And actually, right now, children that are under 13 cannot even have their own social media account. So they are trying to put some restrictions here and there. But mothers like Korra, they want to extort, they want to exploit the tiniest piece of, the tiniest strand of hair on those children's body. A lot of content creators don't even go live with their kids, maybe once in a while. They just post, they edit, they make sure whatever I put out, and I have full control over it. Okora will go live, very risque, knowing how many times the VJ of her daughters have been live. She would still not make changes. She's very adamant. It has to be how she wants it. It has to be what she wants, what will give her money. She will never make changes, even when several accidents have happened with those children's private parts. She will never change anything. She's coming right back 10 minutes later with those same children. It's a shame. She doesn't, those children don't have a good mother who cares truly for them, who puts them first. She's not a mother like that. She's not. Let's be honest. But it is well. Okay. Thank you guys. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest
Thank
of
you,
your
Blessing.
day. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much for your call. Okay. And to other people who called, thank you all so much. God bless all of you. And God continue to strengthen us to continue to be good parents to our children and not to transfer our own past, our own trauma on our children. They didn't ask to be born. many people give birth to their children out of selfishness, out of self-centeredness, out of let me also do, out of I want to make money, I want to do this. But let's not transfer our own past and childhood trauma on the future of our children. They deserve their own life, their own good life. They do. Thank you once again, and see you all tomorrow. Bye for now. Let me end with the bye.